Man, I just sprung that on them. You should have seen the looks on all their faces. Hey guys, welcome back to Project Bodybuilding. Here with the penultimate episode of my top 20 bodybuilder series. It's been a wild ride, and today we're going to finish it. Pause. We're not going to finish it. We're going to finish it next week. We're going to finish our tier list with a couple of guests. Marcus Guerrero, Mr. Dot No Olympia with a zero.
What a zero.
Marx Max Muscle ready for the school dance. Xavier Willis from Desktop Bodybuilding. And of course, your host, the authority and bodybuilding analysis. Of course, this is going to be a heated one today. So I want all your opinions. If you guys want to vote in the tier list, make sure you send your super chat in. DM me on Instagram. I'll send it to you at Project Bodybuilding 1. It is a private link, so you're going to need to get it from me. And yes, like and subscribe, all that good jazz. This is going to be a heated one. Xavier, have you been dreading this or looking forward to it?
50-50. You know what? I'm not well today, and I'm like, I don't know if I'm up for debating, Dylan. I feel like I'll just give up. I feel like I'll just cower.
Nah, don't do it, Xavier. You gotta stand on your...
Any amount, Ben. Or I mean, fill my whole car.
I mean, we gotta take a second to give Marx Max Muscle, a tip of the hat. Man's looking more spiffy than Dylan today. Look at the little tie and everything, man. Salute.
The tie is glowing. Is that just me or is it glowing?
I like it.
Hand woven Italian silk.
Oh,
it's got that Italian silk glow.
$15 retired jersey, the concussion edition.
Let's see here. Todd. Oh yeah, I keep you somewhere else hidden. Let's see. Okay, there's one for Todd. Yeah, the intro is loud.
I mean, it was only in the headphones. It was crazy.
Hey Dylan, can you turn Mark's volume up a little bit and turn
yes, I can.
Down a little bit? I feel like
no, I can't do that one.
Levels a little. Turn yours down to minimum.
Maybe this was too far away.
Can't do that one, Xavier.
Mark got the NPR voice.
I turned Mark up by 25%.
Gentlemen.
Like I was back listening to Delilah.
All right.
Ben. You guys know about Delilah? Who knows about Delilah out there? Delilah.
Samson and Delilah?
I don't know. Radio station.
Oh.
Yeah. I think I know.
All right.
I think she thinks it now.
Well, there's no more super chats at the moment. If you guys want to get them in later, no problem with me. Make sure you hit that like button, subscribe. There's 20 people on the list. So I know Xavier's just looking forward to ranking all of them. Let me introduce the tiers. So, in order to put someone in the tier, please listen to this, Xavier. You need to have roughly an 80% confidence level in them being top 5, top 10, etc. And then at the bottom here, I feel like these may not be needed because this era is so good. It is the modern era, the 2020s, but it at least beats the 90s guys or doesn't beat 90s guys. We'll see if if we even use that tier, but okay. I said the moon landing wasn't real in my Discord, and they and they pounced on that. No, yeah.
It's not real. If you believe it, you're mistaken.
That's what I tried to tell him. And guess who ran to the defense of the moon landing? Take one guess, Marcus.
Dusty.
No. He was arguing to argue. No, he was actually on board with a lot of my stuff. It was Jack Glazer.
Oh, whoa. I mean,
imagine that, huh?
Yeah.
Xavier disappeared.
Yeah, I assume he'll be back. Let's see, W profile pic. Heck yeah, my new favorite show. It's so sad we can't get your bestie Matt in here with you guys from Muscle Discord.
Couple of schmoes going back and forth.
Yeah, bro. Mark, actually, I'm not gonna start something. I'm not gonna start something. Would I do a stream with Muscle Discord? I guess it would have to be about a topic that there's like neutral ground like this, I guess, but I don't like if it's something that the whole AI thing. There's no way we can debate on that. Let's see what Xavier's. Well, he hasn't texted me, but I think we can go ahead and get started. He has his tier list. Yeah, maybe he died. Say Samson 3 times. Xavier will be back. All right. Well, let's just hold on. Let's just talk about our first person up. Marcus's favorite. Well, at least one of them.
Man. He's up there.
Akeem Williams. Now, this isn't him from 2020, but I think his 2024 versions were quite good as well. So, his best looks pretty similar when he is on. So, this is the footage that we're going to use anyway. Oh, Xavier's back. Hold on.
A slept-on bodybuilder right here.
Yeah, why don't you take it away about Akeem?
Well, but I mean, look at one of the best side legs in bodybuilding. I mean, you put it any generation, this is up there. One of the strongest legs in bodybuilding as far as strength goes. So that that gets brownie points for me. But the thing is, yes, the back is lacking, this and that. But overall, the package that he brought this year, 2024, I'm gonna assume it was finals, is a very good package from Akeem, man. This is to me, this is a great look right here. Look at the legs, man. From the front, from the side. Back is not as good as the front nor the side, of course, but this is
right.
A good physique. Look at the feathering in the quads. This is good, man.
Mark, what do you make of someone like Akeem that has one really weak pose, but the other ones are pretty solid to pretty good?
Yeah, I've always liked Akeem. I mean, it is his back, and it's not getting better. It's getting worse every time. But the guy brings the condition. You can't be mad at Akeem for anything. He didn't do anything wrong. I believe he got into a car accident after 2020.
That's the word on the street, and that's why his back is the way.
Yeah, I heard him say that, and he couldn't squat, he couldn't deadlift for a long time, and
right,
it affected his back.
Do you think now? This is just maybe an open-ended question, maybe a little too heated for the start of the stream. Does this beat Andrew Jacked?
Oh no!
Why?
Just because
why not?
If you put them side by side, it's a different story. Akeem looks huge. Put Andrew Jack beside him, and you'll likely see why he doesn't beat him.
I'm not convinced.
It's
I was hoping for something else.
When you see Samson, somebody said on a lot. I think it was maybe Dennis James, or maybe Dennis James was laughing at the guy for saying, he said Akeem's just as big as Samson, and then they stood next to each other, and it's like, well, no, he's not. He's huge. When he hits the front double, his arms are bigger than Samson's. But
I mean, what about the side poses, which Andrew lacks in? What about the quality, which Andrew lacks in?
He's beating them in both of them shots. But where else is Akeem beating Samson?
Oh, Andrew.
Or sorry. Where else is he beating Andrew? Maybe the most muscular. Yeah, the most muscular.
I mean, rear lat spread, I think with Akeem's lower body, I'd probably give it to him. I certainly like his brand of aesthetics in the front double more than Andrew's.
I think we're seeing Andrew Jack's condition a little bit less because he's standing next to Derek Lunsford's and your Nick Walker's, things of that nature. Know what I'm saying? I think when he stands next to Akeem, it's like, okay, well, maybe they're a little closer condition-wise. I would say so.
Xavier, what do you think?
I pretty much concur with Marcus on that one. I mean, Akeem is like a very good version of Akeem for sure. Like, what was the year when he placed 6th for the Olympia?
2020.
Yeah,
2020. Okay, so you're choosing this. You think this version's better than that one?
This is the best footage available, and it's pretty close to 2020.
You have the 2020 picture up, though.
Correct. Overall, I think you can call either of them his best, to be honest. I don't think you're not going to get much pushback from me. It's just 2020 is the more popular one. That's why I went with that.
Yeah. I think the 2021 was very big, and it was like he had certain shots against Brandon Curry, and everyone's like, that's what makes you sort of stand up, because Brandon Curry and Big Ramy were the men then. So it was like, if he's looking good in Brandon next to certain shots, it's like he's looking really good. But the thing is, Brandon, it's like, I think when you compare it to like an Andrew Jacked, I think Andrew Jacked is just structurally just so much bigger. And you go, well, is Akeem killing Andrew in certain areas? It's like he's beating him in some areas. Like Andrew has his weak poses, but I think overall, I think we'd see Andrew come out on top, like this version versus Andrew, like at the Arnold or something. I think Andrew has enough of that mass now.
Does this do anything for you? I know Andrew's not in the call out, but Samson is, Rafael is.
Akeem does look just as big as Samson, almost.
I will say there's something to be said at the fact that we're comparing him to Andrew. You know what I mean? And I feel like this just goes to show how slept on this guy really is. Paul,
Yeah,
like
from
go ahead.
I just say that back shot. Just can you pause on the back shots? I think that's like you look at, like you say, the rear lat spread against Andrew, you think it could win, but you compare that rear lat spread to Samson, and you're like, it's still 2 shots, unfortunately. Like it's 2 out of 8 shots, which is 25% of the shots. It's like,
Well, to be fair, Andrew only has 3 poses.
But at the same time, I still think Andrew, like in the rear lat and the rear double, would. I think Andrew in the rear double isn't bad now. I think Andrew obviously lacks a little bit of conditioning in some areas, but I still think he's so aesthetic, you know. And Akeem's not unaesthetic here, to be honest. Like,
no,
I think
it's more an acquired taste. It's, you know.
I always liked his physique, like Rolly Winkler, like a beast.
Yeah.
Well, I think I got to put him around top 30 because I think he could potentially, like, if we're talking about him beating someone like Andrew Jack, I think he's around there.
Are you 80% sure he's in the top 30? That's what I'm struggling with.
I should have put a top 40. Okay.
He would have.
Top 30, 40. You know what I mean.
Yeah.
Top 50. Well, that one's 100% for me. So I'm gonna live dangerously. I think he could get a little. I think he could open it up, so to speak. Let's see.
I think
5,
he's higher than more people would think. You know what I mean? Like,
right? Yeah.
More people would say, "Oh, maybe he's top 100," but I'm saying top 50. I reckon.
And
talking best package.
Did you see who's next on the list?
No.
Hey, this is a good look. I mean, this version of Phil is arguably very good.
Hey,
it is.
To me,
it is.
His back.
Yeah.
His back is unbelievable. I can tell you that.
Yeah, and this was with Ian and
We'll put it this way.
Kuklo, right? Steve Kuklo and Ian
Yeah.
Zaire?
Right.
Was
Yes.
Kuklo in that one?
Kuklo was second. Ian was first. Yeah, and Phil was third. Yeah.
Yeah, that is a pretty good pack each.
Yo, if you want to say this beats Akeem,
7th Olympia guy.
I don't know if
I
it would
couldn't
be
say this
Akeem.
is Akeem. No.
Yeah.
yo, I think this beats Andrew Jack.
I'd say this is. Look, I couldn't be confident on top 50. I don't know if I could be 80% confident, but it's somewhere around that 50 mark, probably.
I think so. I think, look, as dumb as he may be a boxer ox, but at the end of the day, that's a damn good physique. Just is what it is.
Can we see his back? Is there back shots here?
Yeah, give us
Yeah, hold on. Can we see his back, please?
his rear lat gets the best, the better of the two, I think.
Yeah, he does have some long legs, so you know it's a little bit harder to fill those out. But yeah, give me just a second.
Fill
Good,
those out.
good side poses. Well, side tricep not as much, but I do like his side chest. Let me get to that real quick. I'll pull up
He
the
just
back as
peaked
well.
so well here, like the chest straight.
He was.
Like,
Chest
There was
really,
another
little bit
another
slender
show right
side
before
quad,
this,
but-
and he didn't place very high, and he looked really good too. I forget
Yeah.
what show that was, but he was almost robbed. And
amazing
then
what a good
this
peak
show was
though.
right after that, and they put him right high.
It's respectable. I think he's still a click behind, just behind the Steve Kuklos, Ian Valliers, and stuff like that. So
Well, okay, Xavier, does this beat Flex Wheeler in 1993?
Well, that's the question, isn't it?
I don't want to get into that argument.
It does.
I don't even.
It does.
I don't even want to think about it. I just don't want to think about Flex Wheeler.
Mark, what do you think? I'll let you think about it.
This pose beats Flex Wheeler, but you go.
Oh,
through the
come
process.
on.
Look, no, well, it's bodybuilding, right? Look at their midsections in the abs and thigh together. And it's like, now Flex Wheeler, he's dominating.
It's bodybuilding. Look at the midsection. Only look at the small waist. That's what you have to have.
But
Well,
if
no,
you
I'm
think about
saying
the
he
body
beats
parts, though,
Flex in a lot of the shots, side poses, back shots. But I'd give it to Flex probably in the front double.
I mean, like,
I
okay, I think Robert Timms was at the show. Do you think he would have beaten Phil Klahar?
Who?
Because, like, I don't even know if Flex would have beaten Robert Timms.
Robert
And that's
Timms is
not on
a
stream.
good
Of course he
rendition of
would.
classic physique, though. So I ain't gonna hold you. I like him for classic.
Don't play that
Robert Timms
card.
is sick.
Yeah, he's very good.
But I still think I don't think you give the 90s guys now enough credit. Like, I think it was always disproportionate. Like, oh, all the 90s guys would beat the guys of today. I'm like, bullshit. But I feel like you've pushed them too far down the list. You know what I mean?
Flex Wheeler
Like,
weighed
move
like
over
200
Flex
pounds
Wheeler.
in 1993. There's just a certain hurdle that he's not going to get over, bro.
I know. but
He would
there's
be
guys
great
that have
in
been
classic
dramatically
nowadays.
Outweighed. Okay, C-Bum so far outweighed by anyone his height in open, right? Like, he is so far under anyone in open, but he still fucking killed it. He still beat, like,
I'm telling you right now,
names.
the novelty carried
That's
him a
what I
long
think.
way. The novelty of
Flex.
Chris doing open. Look, Chris did have a couple of good shots, but if nobody knew who he was and he did like the Open Olympia, I mean, maybe he'd get something like 10th. But people
I know what you're saying.
the
Yeah, I know what you're
novelty
saying. I
of
agree.
it, bro.
But even top 10
Yeah.
for a classic.
That's still
guy
that's
is
still pretty good.
pretty.
Flex wouldn't even
incredible.
place.
I think he could even get. I think he could fare.
Where did
over
Urs play?
Antonio?
Yeah, where did Urs play?
Yeah, I agree.
Unfortunately, he was 13th, but that was
Oh,
a gift
I
and a
thought-
half.
I thought he was 10th or something like that.
That
But
was
I think
good
it goes
veto.
to show, like, even like Breon, like, Breon's not as good as I think he would be if he went to 212, like 7 years ago or 6 years ago or whatever. But you still see like these guys, once they get into the open of a 212, sometimes they have qualities that you don't see in those classes as much. Like, they've just been conditioning themselves at classic, conditioning themselves at classic, conditioning themselves at 212. And then once they get that little bit of, like Derek, when he made the jump from 212 to open initially, his physique was still like clean looking. Yeah, he didn't have the striations in the biceps and stuff and the chest and all that, but it was a much like cleaner, tighter sort of physique. So I don't know. I feel like a
that's
lot
how
of
I
the
felt.
classic guys like Ramon could jump and do well.
Ramon could definitely do well, and honestly, I felt the same way about Keon, right? But I wasn't as impressed. Like, I thought, and I still think very highly of Keon. Don't get me wrong. I think that is it's one of my favorite physiques, I would say. But seeing him in the open lineup, it was kind of lackluster compared to what I thought he would do. So
That's
I guess
true.
it's a
That's
different
true.
ballgame. Yeah.
Yeah, I actually thought
shade.
Keon would do a lot better based off all these other guys jumping up. But
So did I.
then I wonder as well, I'm like, maybe Keon
Size
didn't have
matters.
the best peak in terms of filling out and stuff like that.
That's what
like,
I
it could have
felt
been
like.
maybe a bit different. So
I
I
think
was like,
so.
yeah, but I did expect him to do a little bit better in open based on how other guys have done. Yeah.
Anyway, let's move on from Phil. I'm going to put him top 50. I could see him, maybe like top 40 if I differentiated, but he's more
Look
like
at
a
you.
top
I
50
didn't
for
even
me.
realize you literally classing it. At least beats 90s. Doesn't beat 90s guys.
We did that last time, bro.
Right to Steve. Huh?
I know, you're such an asshole.
Oh, please. All right. Steve Kuklo, a.k.a. the King Snake. And there's a reason we call him that. This is another top 50 guy if I've ever seen one. Overwhelming mass and thickness, but someone said today that Dave Palumbo said Steve Kuklo had dead muscle, a.k.a. it's not as vibrant, the separation isn't there as much, but I mean, like, this beats our current Mr. Olympia at finals, so.
I don't think so. But the thing about Steve Kuklo,
He
like
doesn't.
Dave Palumbo, the way he explained it, is brutal, but like I get what he's saying. Like, as
He's allowed to
poses
be an
his
asshole.
Poses, nothing's popping really extra, like, if that makes sense. Like, yeah, the relapse spread, it pops out, but other poses that doesn't seem to, like, you look at him hit the shot, it's like not tons is happening, if that makes sense. So yeah, I was never a huge fan in terms of the striations and the conditioning and stuff like that, but apparently in person he looked better. I don't know. He got judged pretty well, I'd say, overall.
This is like what Nasser El Sunbadi would be like in the Open in 2026.
Today, if he competed today,
It would be something to this effect.
I don't know.
Would you have had Steve or Clayhar in this one?
Honestly, Klahar.
He was actually better conditioned, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I love the King
What I
Snake.
just seen right now.
Amanda Latona's heartbreaker. After she went to bat for him on the Arnold Classic stage. On the Arnold Classic commentary, she was like, "Oh, my beautiful husband, he should win the show." And then she gets cheated on. Brutal. Anyway, the King Snake wants. The King Snake gets what it wants. It has a voracious appetite, you could say.
Pause, but pun intended. I think his size carried him a long way. I think even at this Texas Pro show, it helped him a lot. Because even Phil, I think, had an overall better look. But
hey Dylan, is there any video in the lineup? Because sometimes, like Marcus was saying, like sometimes guys in the lineup will appear much bigger. Like I thought Breon, to be honest, in the 212, I thought he's going to get beaten in that show and come like third or something going into it. And in the lineup, I'm like, he looks a shitload bigger.
Yeah.
The King Snake may have that large appearance in the lineup. I don't know.
You may get your wish. Actually, no. I'm unfortunately mentally retarded.
You failed me.
No, there is. I've seen footage of this show for sure. It has to be out there.
Texas always has good footage too.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, never mind. I found some. Had 800 views. It was kind of hard to find it.
It's one of your better shows, or used to be.
Mm-hmm.
I guess it still is.
It's getting better.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Oh,
Love the
Andrew
fact that they're
Jackson.
putting out the 4K videos as soon as it happens. Like that's awesome.
All right, here we go.
All right, Steve is a pretty hefty lad, isn't he?
Yeah, big guy.
He's big he's bigger than you think. I keep thinking. I thought Phil Clayhar was way taller, to be honest.
Yeah, he's got a much better physique than both of the other guys.
Oh, maybe I was glazing Phil too much.
Yeah.
The King Snake gets what the
King
King
Snake.
Snake wants.
King Snake.
It's a lot bigger, isn't
Ian
it?
looks good there.
Yeah, overall, I think Ian
looks
should
smaller than I
have.
thought he would be next to Kuklo.
Ian has a good side leg too. Like
Ian is like the combination of these two,
Yeah.
He's
He called
sharper
out
than
side
Phil,
shots.
but he's sharper than Steve, but bigger than Phil. So
yeah, you can't really see Ian's condition. They say you got to be there.
Ian's posing frustrates me. I've got to be honest, just a little bit, just in a few shots.
yeah,
Like I hate when guys do their back double bicep, their elbows are down below their shoulders. Like,
A lot of them do that.
Like,
Chris
I
Bumstead
know.
did
I
that.
hate it.
You ever notice
I know.
Bumstead did that?
I
It
wonder
has
what
to do with
Steve
their
Bum's
lats. They
It-
can't
it
open their
sometimes-
lats up enough.
I honestly think sometimes it looks. I mean, for certain body types or for certain people, it looks better doing that. Not for
Flex
everybody.
Wheeler. Unironically, Flex Wheeler kind of did that thing.
Yeah, I feel like there are certain people who were putting him at that level a little bit lower. It kind of helps create a more of like a V-taper illusion per se, or like a thickness to it that, like I noticed that with some of my back shots, pause, it helps. And I don't like to do that, but it helps. Pause.
This is a top 50s guy along with Phil Klahar, and Ian's going to go in the top 50s, as well. Once I get there, I can guess.
Ian.
Oh, but next we have Sasan Harati, probably the most underrated bodybuilder of our like current era. I'm willing
his
to
best
die on
version?
this hill.
literally anything 2020s.
Because okay, also
like a peak version, like it's hard to pick out for Sasan.
Also, DJ, if you wanted your scorecard, not your scorecard, your tier list link, make sure to DM me because I don't know what your at is on Instagram. Oh, never mind, you already did. I got you. Anyway, sorry. Hold on, let me pull up some footage of Sasan first. He should have been much higher at the last Olympia he went to. Like honestly, he should have been something like 10th.
He got dead last.
Yeah, he tied for 16th.
That's a
No,
travesty.
That's a disgrace.
He was 16th, but he had better points than all the other guys that were 16th.
That's
Oh, so he was exactly 16th.
Actually, 16th.
that's still
Yeah,
though. He should have
It's
beat
the worst spot
Urs.
to be.
He should have beat
Yeah.
Urs.
Oh
Yeah, I thought he could have been probably 2 spots higher, I think.
And probably
Yeah,
the guy with
no.
the big legs there. Quadzilla or
What if
whatever they
Re-
call
what if
him.
Regan
Nexzilla?
was?
For BL.
Yeah. Who? Regan?
Regan? Hold on, let's just look at these Olympia
He's
placings.
16th?
Regan's
Because
physique
I
is
thought
flat.
Regan was a bit off. Yeah.
Yeah,
Very
Regan was.
flat. Olympia.
I would have had Sass like
How much-
above.
I wouldn't put him above Jordan. I don't know
Nah,
if I
Jordan
put
was
Jordan.
good there.
I can't
Yeah,
remember
Jordan was
Jordan.
The thing is, I would move. Okay, maybe I'd move Jordan up and behind Bay. I would probably. I think Good Vito shouldn't have been 10th. I think a lot of people don't realize how many weak shots he actually has.
I thought he was decent.
I think structurally big though and small waist. I don't know.
I thought he was decent.
I think Beirut was placed a little high, to be honest.
I
think
agree.
He was off.
Yeah.
He looked very flat as well. His legs looked
Mhm.
underwhelming.
Yeah.
And you know,
If
they
you said
kind of
Sass
were
beat Beirut, I'd
showcasing
be like,
that.
okay.
They were kind of showcasing that they were kind of, and I get it. It was his first time there in a while, but they were really putting him on a pedestal.
It was the first time ever,
Even
wasn't
when
it?
Yeah. So, and
Yeah.
I get it. Don't get me wrong, but I think that really helped a little bit. And like I said, from a subconscious standpoint, I think it helps because they gave him his own little spiel and everything.
Good Vito is. He needs a lot. He needs a
Well,
lot.
that's just a bad pose.
Yeah, that's the point. He has a lot of them.
somebody.
You
Dan
chose
took
two
Marx.
worst though. Is back double.
Yeah.
Dan took Marx's a little too smooth monsoon in the comments for Good Vito, rightfully so. Yeah, he was a little too smooth.
Yeah, Bonac should have been way lower. Yeah. Vito wasn't bad. His strong shots carry. What strong shots? Okay, the front double. We get it. I think it's the best out there right now. But, like, it's one pose, you know?
Good Vito also had a lot of hype going into that Olympia. I mean,
He did.
Like, I remember Samir and me had a little bet going on that he was going to make it into the top 10 or not. And
Yeah, he
didn't.
missed one of the shows, didn't he?
Pittsburgh, because he had a little lat tear.
The lat.
That's when Milos
and that's
hollered
what.
at-
And
what's his
Giles,
name?
yes.
Giles.
Yeah.
Yes.
Giles tucked his claws in.
Well, I mean, after he got brutally assaulted at that Prague Pro, I mean, anything could happen.
Merton went at him. Jeez, poor Giles.
Yeah, Giles does get targeted a lot, doesn't he?
I know.
And he seems like such a good dude, too. That's the effed up part. Like, he seems like a good guy.
They pick
Yeah, I
on him
like
because
Giles.
they know he has a heart problem and he won't do anything back. But you leave Giles alone.
Let's see here. Oh, I don't think the FIBO is going to be, unless the FIBO was a little bit before. Oh, yeah, it was. No good footage. Oh, this is the tsunami, so that's not even FIBO.
Was there no Dubai? How come there was no Dubai this year?
It is this year. It's after the Olympia.
No. It's
Oh, it got canceled?
It's just been This is the weird thing about bodybuilding. Imagine a Formula One race gets canceled. It's a whole press conference. It's a press release, whatever. What is it? The third highest paying bodybuilding show of the year just is meant to be
100K.
on and then just gets taken off a schedule and no one says shit. It was 140 last year, US. And,
was it?
I assume it was going to be more of it. Yeah. Beirut's won 100K 2 years ago, and then last year he won 140. So he won 240K in 2 years doing Dubai. I mean, the classic money was like Olympia level.
They said, nah, y'all moving up too
212 money
quick.
was the same.
Let's see here. Okay.
It just
Well, I'm going to
disappears and
put
no one says shit. It's like, fuck.
I'm going to put Sasan.
Go ahead. Where you
No, you go ahead. I don't have anything left to say about Sasan.
Where do y'all have Sasan versus an Akeem?
They both suck at the rear doubles.
I think Akeem would beat him inside.
No, best version. Best versions.
Best version.
I think Akeem would get him.
My
are you doing up
bias
there,
might
Dylan?
come in a little bit, but I kind of agree. But I do think it's a good matchup, personally.
I think it is a good
Yeah, it's a
matchup.
good
I
matchup.
think I'm actually leaning towards Sasan on that, to be honest. But I can see it
I'll
going
lean
either way.
Akeem.
Maybe actually,
I think structurally, Akeem is just too big, man. He's
it
just,
definitely could be
Yeah,
possible.
It's a Akeem.
Yeah.
It's a Akeem. Think
Yeah.
about it like
if
that.
you're
Olympia
looking at
version
their
plays
best,
No, Xavier, think of the quality. Think of the quality. Who cares if you're 215 pounds? You can do anything if you have good quality, like Flex Wheeler or Sasan. Sasan has even better condition than Flex. So, I mean, really, he should be able to beat everyone.
I can tell Xavier don't want to deal with none of that shit. I think Xavier's face is just
And
like-
Dylan knows it too. He's like, Dylan's like, I'm taking easy W's today. I'm just going to go at him. He's not going to do shit.
They're all easy W's, bro. Anyway,
I'm gonna
Top
put all
50.
these guys top
I
50.
don't know.
Your top
Okay,
50
but,
run.
You can't, but you're not putting them below that. This is a guy that I can definitely say is in the top 50. I can say Steve is in the top 50. Phil, Akeem, all these guys.
I can't say top 50. I can't be 80% confident top 50.
Does Sasan beat Flex Wheeler?
Shut the fuck up, please. Please.
He doesn't. Oh, Flex Wheeler beats them all, doesn't he?
I don't want to think about it. I don't want to think about Flex. I've been having nightmares about Flex.
Yeah, apparently, bro. Jeez. Okay.
Yeah.
Now here's a guy that may be just a step above, kind of like this top 50 range we're talking about. Xavier, you at least got to put Sasan and beats 90s guys. He literally schools them in condition.
He's in at least beats 90s guys. I don't know what that 90s guys means, but I'm seeing that as a top 100.
Well,
Yeah, because 90s guys aren't top 50.
I'm just putting that as the class in my head because I can't deal with which 90s guys.
Hers exists, by the way, Phil. Krizo is top 30. Well, I'm down. There's no individual video of him at the Pittsburgh, so the New York is up on the screen right now, but we're considering his Pittsburgh Pro the best. Anyway, I mean, this is true peak mass monster, bro. Move over Marcus Rule. Move over who's Victor Richards, bro. You know these 90s guys always these guys always talk about Victor Richards. You know, these 90s guys are like, oh my god, if only he would have competed. He was like 5'8" and sloppy as fuck. Like, he ain't doing shit, I'm telling you. But anyway, what do you think about Krizo, Marx?
Well, I think he's top 30, I would say. He's too big to deny. He's got some shots nobody's going to beat. I like Krizo. I think he's going to beat your Marcus Rules and stuff because of Rules' soggy old glutes, right?
Right.
And physique-wise, he probably still does have a better physique than them birds.
Marcus?
Calling them birds is awesome. But yeah, it's interesting, and I'll be real and I'll stand by how I feel. So obviously Krizo is easily top 30, could fall into maybe even a top 20. Many would agree with that. I'm not a big fan of Krizo's physique, but that's my own bias. 100%.
You hate to see a white man do well.
Are we calling this a white man?
What is Krizo?
but like this is an incredible. Yeah, he's beat. I mean, you could argue this is top 20. It's in that realm. It's just not not the prettiest, but I mean, the condition is there. Once this guy actually gets his overall posing better and just what he looks like on stage and not looking so out of place, I think this guy can easily be like people's top 15 in due time.
I agree with Pero here. And Marcus, I guess. I mean, you know, like if he just learned how to pose, bro, his side tricep wouldn't look retarded. It could actually do something, you know, like little goes a long way. What's up?
Do you ever just watch his face when he poses?
Oh yeah, abu.
Yeah.
Marcus, what do you think of Krizo's dagger he's concealing?
I mean,
I don't think it's that small.
It's small, man, but everybody's blood leaves on stage, so it is what it is. You know what I mean? Like the blood is in the muscles; it's not there.
Someone shut this gay autistic retard up.
That's pretty hard. You can't say
I just
that.
discovered your channel 2 to 3 days ago, Project Bodybuilding. Well, you've probably learned more from my channel than a lifetime otherwise.
This is where your depression
muscles.
phase starts.
Oh, wow. I mean, anyway, let's see here. I'm going to put Krizo top 30. Let's see.
Krizo.
All right, now here's a sleeper pick.
You didn't even ask. You don't even care about my opinion?
Okay, yeah, I have a question for you. Does Flex Wheeler beat Miguel Krizo?
No. What I was going to say is like pretty much like Krizo and Tonio are on the exact same level. So are we thinking like Tonio's that guy as well? Do we have Tonio coming up?
Antonio is on this list. Yeah, he definitely is. And you guys are going to have to talk me out of a top 20 spot, but I'm prepared to do it. I don't know if I will. We'll cross that bridge when it gets there.
Well, I've got to say,
But,
Rizzo and Antonio are same level.
They would have to be. They just
Yeah.
scored victories.
Just went back and
victories.
forth.
Well,
Are you saying Rizzo was
Yeah.
not deserving?
Well, it's Tuesday.
let's see here. Now I have a sleeper pick for you. If we're talking about just peak this is like the Victor Martinez of the list, bro. One peak version. Dude got his act together exactly 1.5 times at the Boston Pro and then the Arnold Classic in 2022. Justin Rodriguez. Look, he has the size. I had a couple people in Discord saying, "Oh, but Dylan, he has the size. He's decently shredded, good back." The thing is with Justin, he's still full of shit. Yeah, like it's still really bad. Even like I can't sit here and hate on Flex or Marcus Rule and reward something like this, which in some instances, in some body parts, is going to be even worse. What do you think, Xavier? Since you didn't get your wrong opinion on the last one.
I think the shoulders are a little egregious. The more I look at them now, it's like they're not terrible here. Like they did get worse. But yeah, it's just, I don't know, in certain shots, it's just a little like you can tell whether, I'm not saying he uses synthol on his shoulders. He might just be shooting them heaps. Like I saw one guy once have he had like a build up of oil in both delts. And like after a competition, he's like, I didn't even realize it. And I'm like, how the fuck you don't realize you got
That's that tunnel vision, bro. I think some of them don't realize it, or they kind of, like tell themselves it's okay because they gotta, finish the job, right?
I mean, it's no worse than
I suppose like as guys get leaner too, things like pop out more too. So sometimes
I gotta show you. Hold on, I gotta show you some bad belts I saw recently. Oh man, hold on, give me just a second. What I'm about to show you, viewer discretion is advised, and I have in no way touched this photo, edited it at all. This is simply a screenshot of a video.
Oh yes, I literally took the same screenshot just out of like holy shit. Yeah, I know. Like,
Isn't that your father?
Was.
Yeah.
Not
Daddy's
anymore.
been doing naughty things.
Are you emancipated?
Yeah, I've disowned my own family.
Xavier, you guys used to be really good friends too.
Yeah, I guess we weren't.
You're just like the rest of them, Xavier.
Hey, does he have you guys blocked from Instagram?
Me, not yet, but I've kind of been flying under the radar.
He has EP09 blocked.
Oh, then I'm on the shit
What did
list for
Kenson
sure.
do?
Nothing. He's a diver.
Okay, Xavier, I gotta show you this clip, and we've been laughing our asses about this on stream. Martin was training with Andrea Presti, and he picked up on the accent from one workout and tried to sound foreign as well. I kid you not. Hold on, give me his. You're not gonna believe.
Laughing in the background.
Yes, it was. No, it's okay. Hold on.
Presti was loaded with oil there at one point too.
Just listen to this.
First one to 100. We just go. Whoever gets to 100 first, get your dinner tonight.
I got
Marcus,
Hey, man,
you know.
we've all been there.
Hold on, watch this. Watch it.
First one to 100. We just go. Whoever gets to 100 first, get you dinner tonight.
He sounds like a Russian. He doesn't even sound Italian. Yeah, first one to 100 gets you dinner tonight. What is it, bro?
Play it again.
Okay. Listen carefully, Xavier.
First one to 100. We just go. Whoever gets to 100 first, get you dinner tonight.
When I got
What a cornball, bro.
For some reason, I didn't notice it the first time, but that last time, it really hit me. The Russian.
So
Martin.
funny, but he doesn't speak a word of the language. No, of course not. Martin is getting beaten by Crizo Antonio with those delts. I think guys like Martin and Hottie are like, if I had to pick guys that moved down this year for whatever reason, those are the two guys.
Martin.
Yeah, really.
I disagree with Hottie.
Milos might have turned him around.
Frankenstein. Look, what is it with the whole like Boss of Outlaw has to resurrect parts of Martin's physique because they're literally decaying. You know, Milos is pumping Hottie full of drugs trying to reanimate his physique. There seems to be an ongoing theme here. I think a lot of it's going to backfire, though.
I'm not helping you at Arnold. Arnold Classic. When
Stop
that time
it.
comes
You're making me
around,
laugh, and I don't want to laugh at these things.
Look, his lat is falling off, and then Boss of Outlaw standing there like, oh yeah, like, please. He was even creepier than Martin in the video, bro. Like that, you watched the same video I did.
Did you watch the whole video?
Basically, yeah. I didn't listen to it really, but yeah.
Did you see? Like I listened to a fair bit of it. So he said, I can't remember exactly what he said. I'll pump the transcript into ChatGPT and ask it a few questions. But I think they said he was like pushing things harder than normal or something. There might be evidence, I don't know. But that's, I don't want to misquote him, but I'll have a look through the transcript and see. But did you see when he was doing like well, you can't see me really, but when he was doing the shoulder presses, how huge he was? I'm like, because he just upped his shit.
I think unfortunately that's what he's done.
Enormous.
And
he looked enormous, man.
Yeah, and I don't necessarily think that's the right card to play. I gotta be honest. Like, I want to see him get bigger, and I think that's technically what he needs, but I think he's got a little at a time. He's not old at all. I'd like to see him take his time. That's all I'm saying.
Can I make one other point as well? You know how Derek, he had like Muscle Discord put up the video, and I think you featured it where he had the two little, some more like it's acne on his lats and stuff, but he probably just shot them, right? He was training back that day. So I assume it probably was shots in his lats, but not like Simthol, but just doing his gear shots in his lats because, it will dissipate easier. And then Martin was training delts on this day as well. So I reckon Martin's like, I'm training delts. I'll shoot delts before I go.
The thing is with Martin's thing, I always say Marcus and Martin, especially when on the same. But with Martin's thing, I do think it's just a fuck ton of gear. I do, and he's put it all on his delt for whatever reason. The other one isn't good either, but this one is worse than the other side. But the other one has like a terrible scab on it. I also wouldn't be surprised if he's using dirty gear and just refuses to stop because he can't source something else. I
wonder if he got an infection or something, because his delt did have like where you shoot it right in the middle, like it was a scab. Do you know what's actually funny as well? This is my other theory. I didn't actually send it to you when I was watching you live the other day. Is that he might have got like some sort of infection, because I actually had an infection at one stage when I was like quite run down, and I got sores like how it was on his delt. He might have got that infected, and then it sort of spread because he had that stuff on his lat too. So I wonder if he's got
the lat, bro. Yo,
what do you think? Do you think that's just? Do you think that's like?
It's like something more than just. Yeah, but there's something more. He's trying to address an issue that's been going on for a while. I think you were in my chat when I was streaming about it. Like there's some type of injury going on, whether it's nerve damage caused by some type of gym injury, something like that. There's been an asymmetry in his back that's been growing for some time, and I think he's trying to remedy that, but it's kind of backfiring, it seems. That's just what it is. His organs are black.
Because my skin infection that I got, like it mostly came out on my legs. And I took antibiotics and it went away. It looked very similar to what was on his lat. Like it was like something like that. So I'm like,
did you have to get it amputated?
No.
All right. Well, I was like, how did we get here? But then I saw who we were talking about, Justin Rodriguez. So I was like, okay, never mind. It makes plenty of sense how we're talking about this. But anyway, Justin Rodriguez. He has the makings of someone of like a top 30, but those issues that he does have, the oil in the quads, the delts, I got to put he's top 50 because he's still big, but I'm not. Some people would say top 30. I don't see it there. No, I think the issues hold him back, to be honest. Oh, and speak of the devil. Well, what do you guys think?
Well, real quick before we move past Justin, it's ironic that both the Dominicans, Victor and Justin, really kind of had they struck lightning a couple times. Once a lot of people say. So, shout out to my Dominican brothers out there. I know none of y'all in the chat, but
Why wouldn't they be? This is like a hub for Dominicans.
take your glasses off. Do one more button down. You got it.
Let's see here. How is 40-year-old Hottie more healthy than Martin?
Hattie isn't 40, is he?
He's like 38. Guys, make sure to go and like and subscribe to bring glory to the projects. I agree. Make sure you hit the like button, subscribe, become a channel member if you want to, get access to the Discord, all that good stuff. Ooh, speaking of, I told you, Marcus, the hub of the Dominicans. And by Dominican, I just mean brother. So ChrisB10.x, make sure to hit me up on Instagram at Project Bodybuilding 1 and I'll get you squared away in the Discord, unless you just want to integrate your Discord with YouTube and it does it automatically.
Chris, please come into the Discord and see this fucking shenanigans.
There is a disclaimer. You have to be okay with certain types of humor and you have to be above 18. We've had some issues recently. We have had some issues recently, but thankfully Marcus at the HR department solved it. I felt like I was getting called to the principal's office. Tony and I sat down and Marcus was like, "Brothers, what are you guys doing?" I'm like, "Well, it's just a joke."
I mean, the kid, the person went about it in the correct way. Let's just say that. But I mean, yeah. Got to be careful with the young ones, Dylan.
I can't say anything. Why do you say it like that? He's like, I'm 19, low key. Great. Anyway, I know we just got done shitting on Martin for being literally for parts of him rotting away before our very eyes, right? But
that's what you said.
You were laughing your ass off, bro. You were giggling like a school kid. You're like, I don't want to laugh. And like, bro.
You say it in a humorous way that's hard to not laugh at because you're saying it.
Because it's true. I'm not the funniest. It's just true.
For me, the craziest thing is the turnaround in Dylan being like, that's my dad, to like, just,
and let me say this.
The worst stepson of the year award goes to...
I do need to say this. I have grown sour on Martin's physique overall, not just with the delts and the weird back issues. Overall, I think he's still a very strong bodybuilder because he's complete, but there's not a whole lot that sticks out to me the more I go back and look at it. And sometimes that's a good thing. This time, if we're talking about the upper echelon, I don't know if it's the best thing. Xavier's favorite bodybuilder, Milo Sarshev, says the absence of weaknesses doesn't inherently mean the possession of strengths. I'm like, it's a great quote because it's true. Martin has great quads and great legs all around, but like he doesn't really have the wow factor in many other things. What do you guys think?
But his best at like the Olympia, the Prague, whatever you want to call it, is when you go shot for shot, it's pretty damn good. Like I don't think the lighting here is necessarily phenomenal.
That's why I said the Olympia was the best overall.
Mortal Kombat lighting right here.
Like, why would you make it the same color as the athletes? Let's make our stage a dark red. I'm sure that's going to be a great idea.
Do we want contrast? No, we want them to blend in. Camouflage.
Also, Martin's posing and the fact that he kind of gets carried away with himself does kind of, it hurts him overall, because in pictures he looks pretty good, but like watch this real lat spread. When he finally gets his back a little in, then the hamstring isn't super in, and like we know how he looks in the call out. Even with his best versions, he gets a little excited. You know what I mean?
He's got this bubbly muscle but gets these deep lines in it. I think where Martin has strengths is like, I wish he actually accentuated it more. You can see when he's moving through these poses, that medialis, the muscle on the inside of the knee, is fully striated. So you see when he locks it out, look at that. Like, that's like, you don't see that on many guys. I feel like he should play that up a lot more. I mean, he chooses to play up the roundness of his quads, but there's a lot of quality there. Like the legs overall, I'd say, are nearly underrated because side leg it's cut out. The quads are actually,
the backside is really good.
Yeah, the glutes and the hamstrings. So the legs, like nearly would you say who has better legs overall? Front to back to side to overall, who has better legs? I don't know if anyone does.
I'm going to say the only one that is in contention is Nick Walker. Quads are a little weak, but between the side leg is the best, and his hams are the best. So maybe overall you can make that argument. But with Martin's better quads, I would probably say he has the best legs all around, followed closely by Nick.
And I mean, really, like the back shots, I think are good. Like they're not going to beat everyone. They're not going to beat Nick Walker's and all those guys, but the side shots
to be
are
honest.
solid. Like the side triceps good, the side chest is good. Front double, yes, not maybe as crisp in some body parts, but that's actually improved. Like Derek's gone the other way. But you see Martinberry's got a bit of a line through the bicep and everything. And then the front lat, I feel like, the lats might not pop out tons from the front because of the way he hits it, but the overall pose I think it's nice, it's solid. So I don't know. Like,
does this beat Flex Wheeler?
And the crab, I think definitely beats Flex Wheeler. Yeah.
Oh, thank God.
But that crab most muscular. It's one of the
better most musculars of all time.
One of the best crabs.
So when you actually go through it, you're like, yeah, shit. Like
maybe there is some good stuff in there. Now I don't know if I'm ready to put him top 20. Definitely top 30 because I think he's like very complete.
I
but
think
like
he's easy top 20.
Oh yeah.
80%? What if I'm like 70%?
He beat Samson Dowda, and so that was not a bad version of Samson.
Oh, yeah, you're right. He beat Samson Dowda, so in your mind, he's like, you have to reconcile this in some way. So you're saying Martin's the second best of all time.
The fights I've had with myself mentally over this, you know.
Would this beat the 2024 Samson though? That I don't know.
Marcus, what do you think?
I think that it shows that we're in a microwave era. And I imagine a lot of these people in here are going to have an issue with that. But it's weird to me that so many people are on a bandwagon. I'm reading your chat, so you can have me with my face down all you want. But and DJ Animar keeps asking for a pick. DM me, DJ. Pause. But
that's hot.
Yeah. So I feel like it just goes to show that we're in a microwave era because it's like everybody hates on Martin all of a sudden, but yet, a year ago, this was one of the top physiques. So I just think
I personally don't think so, Dusty.
No way. Cruiser can't be.
No, Cruiser's not beating. Not right now.
Beating off Martin.
I wouldn't say no way, but
he can beat off. The whole argument is being their best version.
Yeah,
that's why we're placing them. So yeah, the best Martin is beating Crizzo.
Yeah.
So in the future, there could be an off, and sadly, the trajectory of Martin right now, of course, but I don't know. Hopefully, this guy can show up to Olympia looking good, so that people can stop, discrediting this dude.
You're right. I think I do have to put him top 20. I just don't think, I think of bodybuilding when I make a list. I'm like, oh, this is a pretty daunting task. I got all these names to consider, but the names that are actually good, they're few and far between, unfortunately. So
you are so harsh with your wordings. The names that are actually good. We're talking about the best guys in the world, like
he's definitely good, but I mean, there's all of the other top guys when they're all at their best, like your Andrew Jacks and Samsons. Would Martin not place last to all of those guys? Like
I think the best Martin low-key is better than the best Andrew Jacks, but that's just me.
Well, that's definitely an apple and orange physique.
Right.
Martin did not agree with losing him before. I think he called him a name of some nature or something.
A bag of chocolate milk.
Terrible.
Crazy.
Awful.
So what you're going to hear in the Discord.
Yeah. Sorry. What was his name, Chris?
I was accused of leaking that, actually.
To who?
To Nick Trigilli. Which I
the
did
Discord? Oh, I was like,
there's a blast from the past.
I know, right? Some OSL lore there.
Nick Trigilli.
Anyway, I'm gonna put him top 20. Oh, and now it's time. Xavier, are you familiar with this fellow?
Oh, we better put him top 1.
Top 1.
All right, Xavier. We've all been waiting for this.
Are we calling this the best version? Really?
See, that's what I don't agree with. I'm right with you.
Yeah. Okay.
What else? What else? What else?
Anything but this. When his physique was like this, it was his midsection was blocky. Don't like it.
You need something that's in condition. I like the 2015 Arnold Brazil more, something like that. But he's not in good enough condition. That's the thing.
2020. Go with 2020.
2020 Olympia was overall not as pleasing as this. I got to be honest.
I know, but
I
he's
think it was harder.
healed though.
But then he started losing too much. The holes in the quads became a little more apparent. He lost a little bit of his calves. The lats got a little bit
Xavier
worse.
Wills blew the whistle on him.
Yeah, I did, didn't I?
Yeah,
They
yeah.
were opposite. When those
Nobody
first
knew
photos
before
came
that
out, I'm like,
video.
how is no one.
Okay.
But they in the update.
Nobody
This
knew
guy has
Xavier.
crevices out of his quads. I was like,
2017.
But then the separation, the lack thereof, I mean.
Yeah, he was just hurt and he didn't have a lot of separation.
I get
I
it.
just
We're
think,
not going to get everything from a version of Big Ramy, but I think this is the best of what we could get.
He's one of those guys that never had a best version.
2023 Arnold, bro. Gross.
No.
am I judging this version specifically?
Yes, at the final. This footage you see before you.
Can't
Or
we just
can I judge
imagine in
him
our
what
minds?
I think
is
he's
our-
best at?
Yeah. can't we
Okay, yeah,
just do
sure.
that?
Go. Okay, but Xavier, you imagine a world where Samson has striated glutes, bro. Like, be a little careful about how much you trust your mind. You know what I'm saying? Okay. Anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and place him, and I want you people. I just want to hear what you have to say.
You're gonna do top 5. I knew you were. That was obvious.
Yes, I am. Tell me who beats him. Well, what do you have to say? Or maybe not just Xavier. What does anybody else have to say?
It's debatable. If you're gonna name a few names that are gonna beat him, then it's definitely not a takeaway. Like to say Jay Cutler beats Big Ramy. Well, I don't know.
It's closer than people think. Yeah.
Yeah. He's definitely in that first, like right around that first call out for sure.
Can you guarantee he's top 5? Maybe he's top 3. Maybe
Well,
he's
that's
6.
yeah, maybe he is. I agree with you. Yeah, Ronnie and Phil. These are the only two names that definitively I am okay with putting ahead of Ramy.
Yeah,
That's
they're
just
the easy beat
Kai
ones.
Green.
And then I
I
think,
think
it's all
Kai Green
close.
would
No,
have a-
those are the only two names I want to put ahead of him at all.
Kai could bully him around.
I would put Kai
Yeah.
ahead of him.
You think
Yeah,
so?
Kai, personally,
bully.
I have Kai in front of him, but it still leaves room for that top 5. But
Yes.
I think a lot of people go back and forth with Jay.
Agree. Jay's a tough
You
one.
know,
Honestly,
for me
like
too.
I
For
know,
me too.
What version are you going to use? 2001, the front
think
shots
Jay-
beat almost everybody.
Mm-hmm.
yeah, I think Jay. If you go 2001 or 2009, I don't care which one you use. Like, I think both are very, very good. Like,
Yes, I do.
and Jay is so much bigger than you think. Like, his shoulder.
there's
structure
pictures of him
is
next to Ramy, though.
ridiculous.
There's pictures of him next to Ramy, and Ramy's like a substantial bit taller.
And he's just a bigger human. He's
I
just a
don't know if
bigger
the muscle person. I just don't
This
know if
was
the muscle quality was the same
2013,
level.
Jay, too, obviously.
right, but there's an obvious structural gap there.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Which Kai is this? Is this the 03 or 04?
This is 2014.
14.
Yeah, 14. Oof.
That's when he shoved.
I was at that
Phil.
one. I don't think that was Kai's
Got
best.
him. Got him.
Okay, yeah, of course you do. And it's not Ramy's best either. So
No, it's still a good. You make a good comparison out of it. So Kai has massive legs.
okay, Xavier, can we go through these poses?
Sure.
Let's go through.
This is not the best version of Kai though. Like,
It's not the best version of Ramy.
It's top 3 or 4 for both of them, I would say.
Okay, what are we thinking here? You can just say. You don't have to provide me an explanation. You can just say.
We've done Ramy versus Samson, haven't we?
Oh yeah, we have. Oh, we have. Xavier.
I think 24 Samson. I feel like when we look back, we'll look back on it more fondly because when you pull out that footage, I think he looks a lot better than you think. 24 Samson.
Anyway,
We're
let's just
talking 130.
go.
I go back and forth on this one.
I
I
get
was
it.
saying Kai at first, and then I'm like, well, Ramy's got separation everywhere. And
Ramy's
Xavier?
great, but
I think Kai looks a little short here. Like, yeah, he has his arms up, so we're like,
tilted, though.
yeah. I don't know how I feel about Kai's from here, but I don't feel like Ramy's had a much better front double than this version. That's for sure. I don't know. Kai, maybe.
Okay.
Yeah, Kai probably.
Ooh, that's another close one.
Yeah, probably.
I'm almost 2-0
Rami.
Rami, to be honest.
Yes.
Yeah, I think Rami.
Okay.
So 1-1.
Ooh, definitely Rami because of the Cassis belly.
Right.
Rami, yeah.
Right. Kai, not the best picture, but I think
Kai.
we can all agree that Kai's winning.
Kai's gonna beat him.
Had to
yeah.
use 2016 here, but you know, Rami does have to
It's not the best, is it?
It's not the best, no.
No. Rami might get him in that, but I don't know.
I can see it, to be honest.
Live on
I
stage,
would.
that thickness of his back is going to come out. Though,
Yeah.
right?
Yep.
What about the live on stage width?
What do you mean?
The width of Rami.
I thought you said
Oh,
width.
we give somebody who doesn't have that same amount of width in a Nick Walker the best back double of all time right now. So I'm still going to lean towards Kai. I think that if you put them on stage, their overall that side, the hamstring, how it looks, the overall girth that he carries, pause, the width, it's going to help a lot. So I'm having Kai up right now personally. It might be 3-2, whatever it is, but I have him up right now.
Yeah, I've got a 3-1 of 1 Kai.
It is
2012.
It is 2012.
You can't slip nothing past me.
Wasn't trying to.
I think
Rami.
you were. Yeah.
Kai.
I'm not
That feathering
in this one.
Rami.
Well, look at the picture you
So you had it 5-3 then, Xavier. Oh no, you had it 4-4.
Kai.
You had it 4-4.
I had it 5-2 to Kai, I think. Or was
Well,
it,
there
or
are
was
8
it
poses,
4
so
to 3? I had one tie.
one tie. Bro.
I had Kai winning.
What's
I think,
up?
One more pose.
I don't understand how you people live through the Rami era and you see how he was treated and you go back and look and you're like, wow. I guess you guys just haven't went back and looked like this dude really is underrated. Xavier, see in your top 5, roughly in your top 10. What do you think?
Good section there.
He's definitely in my top 6.
Okay, thank God. Does anyone have him outside the top 6?
It's hard to
I
put him
can't think of
outside the
anyone
top
else
6.
unless top 7 minimum. That's like at the very lowest would be 7th.
And that's because you have to put Samson really high. So we get it. In reality, he's like top 6 in your case. Let's see here. Let's see. Well, who is next on the list? Okay, Tonio's after. Okay, well, I mean, I just think Rami is structurally, he has the best structure of all time, the best X-frame of all time. His condition was decent here. Front double, front lat spread, side chest are close to unbeatable. Terrific most muscular. Decent rear lat spread because of its width. Great side tricep, even when he's not posing at the best. Guys, it's just the math.
I mean, I don't think anybody's like truly going against the grain with Rami, right? Like everybody here is kind of in a collective of saying he's top 6.
Yeah.
That's.
I think I had him beating Kai Green there.
Yeah. So and then to me personally, I have Kai winning. I feel like that's how Xavier maybe felt as well.
But it was probably close.
Very close. And this is the thing is on stage, totally different situation. And then we could flip flop front double. We can go back and forth all day long. Some of these, especially the there's a lot of shots you can go back and forth tit for tat. So it's a great little, comparison. But they're definitely top 6 of all time, without a doubt.
Does anyone have Dorian beating Big Rami?
Do you know what the thing about Rami is like the muscle quality isn't the same as I had a friend that did he used to help Charles Lothian with the photography after the post Olympia photos, and I think they did some before as well. And he said when Rami was early days competing, and everyone's like that's his best physiques. A lot of people think what was it 2013 or something was the best, like New York Pro.
Yeah, or 15 Arnold Classic.
Yeah, those sorts of ones. But a friend of mine, he said this guy shot Phil Heath, he shot Rami, shot a bunch of other guys. He's like, yeah, I used to think Rami could beat Phil, and maybe he should beat Phil. But then he's like, I saw him in person, up close, and you can tell that muscle quality is like a different level on someone like Phil. and these other guys. But yeah, I don't know. I think that Rami would still beat Dorian structurally, and just
That's
like the muscle belly is
2015 right there.
Does Rami
Yeah.
beat Flex Wheeler?
amazing.
Yes. What do you think this
Yeah,
is?
LOL quality.
I
Yeah.
mean, even 2014 Rami is an incredible
Yes.
look, and is
I
still
like that.
arguably
Yep.
top 20.
I like
like,
that
easily.
version.
Mm-hmm. So I mean, and that's a lot of the guys you see this. So I mean, this is like I do think somebody said it. He earned his stripes too late, which I kind of agree.
Yeah.
with. One of those situations to where
Yep.
you know a lot of guys we've seen this happen to over the years. We've seen them get
Missed-
overlooked.
Missed
We
their
see it with
timing.
Olympia. Mm-hmm.
Like I
It's
see
sad,
the
man.
structure, and this isn't the version where I'm using, but you
He
see
did
the
get one-
structure.
This is
right?
one of the best.
The structure, if his condition was, he has a different type of condition here. He was vascular and everything, but he wasn't dry like he was. in
It's
2000.
almost like '90s condition, to be honest.
Yeah.
Um,
This is the
video.
90s.
Look, this is the best front lat spread of all time. He has the best side chest of all time. Front double is close to unbeatable.
I
It's
wouldn't
the
say
math.
I feel like this is what Samson needs to do is a variation of this type of quality in the sense of if he can bring the size that he carries with this type of quality, man, it'd be a sight
I
to
have
see.
Dorian.
But I've done my research. Look at the Superman front lat spread.
Yeah,
I don't think these guys would get it.
But like,
that's
can you go?
a super villain front lat spread right there.
He
Can we
should
go
be
to
a
what,
super
Xavier?
fan.
Can you go
Kingpin.
to like when it was zoomed in on like his body parts a little bit?
There was
Oh, vascular. Look.
question.
Yeah, like it's like when you see goes over the quads, you're not seeing those like deep lines. Like I think that's like the 90s like lighting, like the 90s cameras back like that zoomed out one, where it makes them look a bit more conditioned maybe than they are, but not to the level of the 90s
there.
ones. But yeah, I mean, this is a sick physique though. This is probably one of his, if not his
He
best.
did have those great lines in that 2020 version that I pulled up, but you didn't like it. So I figured,
I think
you
no,
like
no,
the
no,
six
no,
that don't
no.
have condition.
His midsection was way off compared to this one.
Yeah, the midsection's different, like the quads from the back as well. Like just certain aspects of a physique, like the quads from the back are a bit more clunky looking. They're not as like here, it's like they're beautifully round. You are so dismissive every time I fucking speak. You're like you're having
I just have like an oral tick, you know, like you with Samson.
What
I think
you don't agree? You don't agree that his quads back then were like beautifully rounded, and then back in the later versions are a bit more like, you know, just you look at them from the back
Squared
and like
off,
the structure. Yeah, it just doesn't look.
And
it doesn't
that's
flow the
why Samson beats him, huh?
Okay. Well, where's John Pierre Fuchs in this top 100 list? Is he?
Shit, he probably beat Samson. Fuck. Who knew a black backdrop and good lighting could do wonders? Real.
Yeah, exactly.
Pull up 18, Rami hits the side chest, but there's no good pictures, unfortunately. But I agree with you. If there were, I probably could have used 2018 finals as the best version, but the pictures are few and far between. But
That's the finals, though. Are we safe to assume that we're just going to ignore the prejudging?
we're talking about peak. They brought it on a stage. You know, we can't. I don't know. I mean, like, we use Saturday Night Phil over Friday Night Phil because Saturday's better. You use the worst half of Derek in your comparisons. You don't use prejudging, you use finals, and I get it. I do too. But like,
You gave Dennis James guff for that one I seen on one of your videos.
oh yeah, I did. It was one of my most popular videos because I call them all retarded because they are. They're literally stupid. They have to be some of the dumbest boomers I've ever talked about. Like,
I
don't think
you
they're
used
that
the other
dumb.
version of Derek.
Xavier, they sat there and they're like, "Oh, is this the 2025 Olympia? The lighting must make Derek look real bad, huh?" All of you people were there. All of you.
Yeah, that's what they're saying. They're saying they were there in person. Like, look, as much as you want to hate on Derek and everything like that, the people there at prejudging in person, you can say everyone's retarded if you want, right? You can say it. But Ian Valier has no allegiance to Derek Lunsford, and he's like, yeah, like I think he's probably leading after prejudging, you know, like his initial reaction. Like I think there's a certain level of conditioning and fullness that everyone mentioned the fullness, like he's bursting full, and sometimes that
He's full of shit. Give him the Olympia title.
No. But in
At
a
the
lineup,
25 Olympia,
sometimes
you mean?
you don't necessarily. Yeah, the 25 Olympia. Like
Yeah.
everyone was
Nobody
saying it.
else
The
really was
betting
on, though.
odds. Exactly, and
I
the
don't think
betting
anybody
odds.
else was really. Nick wasn't in the hunt, so
It was a
Yeah.
shitty Olympia.
you
It
got to
was
agree
very
with
bad.
him. Hattie looked a little off.
Samson was off. I don't think Andrew Jack
Andrew
was his
Jack-
best at prejudging. Like I think
Andrew Jack
was a
was
lot
not
better
at his
finals.
best. No
In
way.
finals, he was a lot better. Like you could hear the crowd when Andrew Jack was posing, and it was like he showed on the screen, and everyone's like, "Okay." Like I think he just looked better at finals. So, yeah. But I mean,
But
like,
I will say to Xavier to back what you're saying up a little bit, and I know all these little motherfuckers in here are gonna have an issue, and trust me, I'm the whatever. But the thing is, it can be different, and I will say that like I remember Pittsburgh Pro seeing these two in person, Nick and Derek, and I still had Nick winning, but the pictures told such a different story. The pictures told Nick is beating the living breaks off this dude. In person, it wasn't the case. In person, it was very close. Even though I gave it to Nick, the pictures, it was like 8-0. It was a wrap. It was a blowout. So in person, it can make a difference for certain physiques. Now, granted, he was off 2025. I'm not sitting here trying to whatever this physique at all. But I will say, speaking from the past, there is a difference. In person, it can be different. Like I said, in pictures, Nick was beating the brakes off Derek, and it wasn't the case when you're front row, second row, front row, second row, front row, right where the judges are. So we're literally right there. So it's something to be said about, it's a shitty version, but I don't think it's
midsection was a little off, I think, at the Pittsburgh.
At the towards the when they're posing him 6 times, the guy who's clearly the bigger guy is gonna eventually gas out, and that is what happened. Like they brought them back like for this, like, and it was after like the 6th time of them posing. Like they've already posed like on 6 different occasions, and they brought him back again because hey, we still can't make up our minds. And at that point, that's when Nick, he gassed out a little bit more, let it out, and they were able to go that route, which was crazy. Like I said, I still think Nick deserved that win. But hopefully we'll see it all come to fruition. The best person wins at this year's Olympia. I think we're gonna have a lot of answers at this year's Olympia. I really think this is gonna be the year of the answers.
Yeah, I agree.
It's been a shitty year.
Vito there is like saying that even if he's leading at prejudging, he was disgusting. Disgusting.
Hottie was smoking.
Yeah, I would have thought he would have been in. I would have had him in 3rd. I would have had him probably 1st at prejudging or close to it. And then probably like just if we're just talking about the ones who I think should have definitely beaten him at finals, I think definitely Andrew. I think definitely Hardy. Who else was up there? I can't even
Nick.
think who was. I don't think. Well, he wasn't compared, so it's like you can't really.
Samson.
You can't compare it because they weren't.
Can't compare it at all.
So,
bro, being there in person is not that much different.
Yes.
Plus you won't see unless you're in the front. All this cope of you had to be there.
Here. So here, Tony. First off,
no, but I'm talking about the media guys.
Nobody's coping shit. That's the thing. I'm sitting there saying Nick won in person. So
no, he's talking about the Olympia now, I think. Oh well, no, I guess never mind. He didn't.
No, because he's going off what I was just saying, bro. Bro, being in person is not that much. That's why I'm just saying it is a fucking difference. You fucking it's different.
Absolutely.
So this little like. I get it. Oh, you want to sit there and go pick we're going to rally behind because we hate this individual. Cool, do that. Whatever fits your little prerogative. But the thing is, you're not going to sit there and call me a fucking liar. I'm there. I still think Nick won, but it ain't no fucking coping. I think Nick won.
And the thing is as well, Marcus, like when you're there in person and you're looking up at the competitors, you get a different perspective too. Like it is different being front row and where the judges 100%. Are compared to the camera being up here way back. Compared to being up here looking at it in person. Like, it's as much as it sucks because most people that have opinions are going to be online and not at the shows. But the thing is, being there, it is a bit different. But we do get a good perspective with the current, Gilco stuff and all that, but it's still just not quite the same.
Sometimes you don't see the aesthetics when you're right up close to them. You can't really see their shapes. You're more like, you're looking at who's more conditioned, to be honest.
Yeah.
And remember, Dusty, we're not talking about Olympia with this. I was talking about Pittsburgh. No, I wasn't there at fucking Olympia, so I can't even speak on that. I thought it was a terrible show. I think Hottie should have won. I think Hottie and Andrew both missed an opportunity of being either first time new Olympia for Andrew or another Olympia winner for Hottie. The thing is, I mean, as you see, Dan, being at Pittsburgh, I was proven wrong, and I stand with Marcus. I mean, the thing is, it can make a difference. So I get it. We're in this era to where it's like, you know, we're gonna go to bat. It's cool, but it can at some areas it can. Ian Valliere is a great example of that. Seeing Ian in person, it's like, dude, this guy is shoulder to shoulder. It don't make no sense. It does not make sense. He's a huge dude. Pause. So I understand a lot of it can be considered coping for some or a old school mentality and this and that, but not speaking on Olympia, because Olympia, it was terrible. I wonder if
Is this a photo of them next to each other, or is this a superimposed one?
That's superimposed.
Yeah,
Super is that a phrase? Superimposed?
Yeah, it's in Photoshop. They took Nick and put him on the stage. And they cut the stage out, and he's, you know, they're not technically right beside each other.
And you could also call me an idiot. I might be on the outlier. I thought Nick finals version Nick at Olympia was capable of being up in that winner's circle. And I know I probably stand alone there, but to me,
You don't, Marcus. I stand with Marcus Guerrero on this.
Shot for shot, I felt like even though I know that everybody speaks on it being a bad version of Nick, okay,
it's where they put him. It's where they put him.
Yeah.
And think about it.
If you,
the mentality of you, if you know you're not going to give it the extra gas pedal when you're flexing, right? And your endorphins are going to be way down anyway.
Yeah, unless you've been at the judges' table, I don't want to hear shit opinions from any of you in chat. Fuck all of you.
Hey, I'm just a fan.
I'm the authority figure. All right. It's weird. There's more detail on Nick. Yeah, he's referring to how Jose sat there with the comparison that Marx Max Muscle made between Nick and Derek. And Jose Raymond was like, huh, it's weird. There's more detail on Nick. These boomers live under the IFB. I can't even say a rock. It's the IFBB's cock, bro. Like, yeah, of course. That's how it goes. Oh, is this? Are we sure this is the 2025 Olympia? Oh, it must be the lighting that makes Derek look bad. Fuck off. Oh my God.
I was always very
confused. Who do you think wins
with this situation in the sense of like when it comes to Nick, right, at the Olympia.
Yeah, go on.
No, I'm saying like I was always confused with that, and I get it. Like kind of what Mark was saying. When you know you're not at your best prejudging, the steam is off. You can't hit the gas pedal. You're fucked. To be real, you're fucked. It's gone. Whatever little fucking gadget machismo you had is out the window. But the thing is, it's like when I see Nick Walker night 2, it doesn't make sense to me as far as why he didn't move up in the scorecards or anything.
Because they don't judge him.
You know, and that's the issue. Like, you know, the same thing with boxing. You know, there's always issues with judging. People have different, you know. So yeah, I need to get that straight.
Yeah, it's not good when the boxing match goes to the judge's decision.
Oh no. But
I don't even count that as a win, man. I hate that.
We're kind of seeing that the same issue with boxing. We're kind of seeing that in IFBB right now with a lot of these shows, to where it's just the judging, it's a criteria doesn't make sense. And I get it. The standards are weird, and everybody has a different feeling. We all have different status on who we think. It's the old dudes. The old niggas here are gonna sit there and say, "Oh, Patrick Moore is gonna win because he got that classic aesthetic and that
small waist,
all that." Yeah, to where it's like I get it. Them people are gonna think that way because that's what they're groomed from that. They came from that crop, so that's their bias. To where anybody who's into modern day bodybuilding, they're gonna crave Nick. Why? Because he's big. He's the mass monster. He's that guy, and he's pulling it all together with actual conditioning. Actual good fucking muscle, just everything. He's a total package in modern day bodybuilding. So, but yet the old dudes will sit there and still shit on Nick. Don't make no sense to me. I mean, we saw the round table of it. Doesn't make sense.
Don't worry, fellow fans. I'll never defend Derek Lunsford if he doesn't deserve it. That's what makes me the authority in bodybuilding. Anyway, I think we were actually about to get to Nick. Like he's after Tonio, so pause on that. And we'll come right back. But
Tonio's a tough one, man.
I see someone's going to have to talk me out of top 20.
I am not talking you out.
Tonio?
Yeah. If Martin is, I feel like Tonio's like right on his heels because they're very
Martin's
similar in a lot of ways.
Though, when Martin's really on, though, can Tonio beat him?
True, he's probably Look, I'm not saying he's better, but I think he should be right along there.
They're similar, but I think Martin's slightly more conditioned and bigger.
He is bigger. That's my only contention. Well, Xavier, I'm
Antonio's best right now can beat like what, Martin, whatever best version you say, but just say put Tonio's best version in that Prague show.
Right now, I think
best version comes third.
Right now, I think that Tonio does beat Martin, but I'm talking 2024 Martin, just thin skin, just like glass.
Yeah,
you know what I mean. That was a good. I think that's Martin's strong point over anything. It's his ability to come in ready, full, conditioned. Nothing really impresses me about his muscle attachments, like the bicep peaks or even his lat insertions. It's more about his overall condition and his quads.
I'm definitely going top 30. I mean, does this beat Samson Dauda?
I got him top 30.
Does this beat Flex
I
Wheeler?
got him top 32.
Easy.
See, that's the thing, Dylan. He beats a lot of guys nowadays, and he's only little in comparison.
He's bigger than Flex and sharper.
I know,
and more complete.
But structurally, he is pretty
point.
In
he's only
comparison.
litter, and he's beating bigger bananas.
Not often, to be honest.
What? He beats a lot of big guys all the time.
He beat Krizo once, couldn't do it 2 weeks in a row. Who else is he beating? Like, that's a big man.
Well, he's beaten Jordan Hutchinson, Regan Grimes.
Regan sucks. Good Vito's not that good. Good Vito's missing a lot of stuff. Regan can't even get condition to save him life. No, and I'm telling you, that's my rebuttal. Good Vito is missing more than half his poses.
He's beating all big guys outside of probably the top 7 in the world.
Okay, I meant big guys like Krizo size, Dennis Wolf size. Got like big guys that
not
are
around anymore.
That are occupied. Hey, we're talking about a top 20 list where we're talking about everyone's peak physique. Yes, he is around.
All right. Well, I don't
But
think
out
that,
of current
I don't think
guys,
that Tonio does beat Wolf. I don't think he does.
Does he beat some guy of that magnitude?
Not Wolf.
I agree. Like Krizo, 280-pound bodybuilder. Dennis Wolf, 280-pound bodybuilder.
Does Tonio beat Krizo's best though?
He might. It's close.
Tonio beat big guys. He beat Akeem, Steve Kuklo, all those sorts of guys.
He's very good.
I think Tonio could beat Hunter. Like
Hunter's going to be one that we're going to be needing to talk about.
Yeah, let's skip Tonio. I'm going to put him top 30. I'm going to play it safe.
That's what I got.
Now we have Nick Walker. Xavier, I'm a little bit interested in something you said the other day. You said, and I don't know if this was like, you can correct this now. I'm giving you the opportunity. I'm not going to burn you at the stake on this one. But you said Samson beats Rami but doesn't beat Nick from the Tampa.
Samson doesn't beat Nick from Tampa?
That's what you said, but I don't know if it was a comment that was confused with something else or what. So I'm giving you the opportunity.
Oh, maybe I got confused. No. I think Samson beats Nick.
You think he clowns him, don't you?
What I thought I said, I thought that no. Chris Aceto said that Derek Lunsford. He said this is a week or two ago. He said Derek Lunsford right now would have beaten Nick from Tampa. That's what Aceto said.
Right now, he doesn't even have spray tan on.
I know. That's
what he said. I mean, that's his athlete though. So I mean, that's like
yeah.
But he's still going out on a limb. He's not saying like, I think he'll beat him at Olympia. He's saying he's beating him 5-6 weeks out. I'm like, it's a big fucking.
I guess I don't have Nick's footage saved anymore. I'll have to find it. But
Nick and Samson is a very close matchup. I did a comparison, and man, oh man, I'm telling you.
But did you consider the small waist?
You could argue
the small waist. Nick's waist was perfect.
You could argue Nick is top 6.
I think he.
I am.
Rami versus Nick Walker. Tampa Pro Nick versus Rami.
Rami beats him too much on the structure poses, unfortunately.
Some shots Rami, some shots Nick.
It.
I don't know. Yeah, I'm with Mark a little bit.
Back shots are easy, Nick.
Back shots.
Side shots are neck and neck, and then you know what I mean.
Rami's just too big, I think.
Marcus, I thought you said the side shots are Nick and Nick.
No.
He said it weird.
Neck and neck. A little countryside coming out.
Exactly, strongman Steve. It's a narrative.
overwhelming condition. I mean,
Yes.
you gotta consider you're gonna have to stick with one version of Ramy. If you're using those older versions, he's gonna look smooth monsoon from behind.
2020 Arnold Classic Finals.
That's the tough thing.
Yeah, his midsection looks flunky or whatever you would
Okay,
call
2020 Olympia Rami. 2020 Olympia.
That's what I would
Rami.
use. I think he's
Well, it's close enough that I think Nick beats that version, but not the best version of Rami.
Oh, I think that version of Rami would beat this version of Nick. How am I always a Rami lover?
I think he might.
Why are you laughing at saying that the 2020 Olympia
Does
version
anyone
is-
think Nick is outside the top 10? I think we're all in agreement here.
No.
Where are you going?
These are educated people I have on
Top
my
10.
channel. Yeah. Does anyone right now? I probably have him 6th on my list.
Careful.
This combination of mass, completeness, and when you put him through those shots, it is just this is what Dorian thinks he was. You know, like he always says, well, I lost to Nasser on the front double, but go through all the other poses. You know, go through the math of the mandatories. Nick has the best equation in all of that.
Can't you do
I
a
think
Dorian
Nick
impression
falls
when you
straight
do
into
his?
7th.
No.
You know, it is good. 2022,
Me?
2020.
Nick and Rami,
What is
where you
this?
can see a smaller Nick next to Rami.
Oh, I'll pull that up.
yeah,
Yeah, you
That-
can
I
see
feel-
them side by each.
Yeah,
At the Arnold too. At the
Arnold-
2023 Arnold.
Arnold Classic 2023 is another one that is, I think, one of the better comparisons of the two. And so, like I said, I don't know, man. You put this newfound look of Nick, because I feel like Nick even there was.
It's
Not
almost
too bad.
like Jay Cutler versus Ronnie Coleman, because Jay is a little bit smaller, but eventually he kind of he's
Pull up the
not
2020 Olympia and compare.
What did Rami
do you
place
mean?
here? Was this when he
Fifth.
placed
top
Yes.
5.
Yeah.
5th.
This is why I think a prime version of Rami is going to beat Nick at least on the side chest because he just
beat him
frame
in the
mogs him a lot. And
I
when he's
think
going to be a bigger, fuller version, I think he's going to beat Nick. But it's
you
going to be
could say the
close.
same-
body though.
You could say the same thing for Nick now.
True.
Like,
True.
you know, with that side shot, like they both will be a better version.
Look at the back.
I hate the color of everyone here. I hate just
Yeah.
the Olympia lighting in the
And
backdrop.
it's very-
of the show. It
very
makes everyone look
Prague.
bad.
Flying by.
Yeah.
Look at that.
I can't just
Whoever
pull that up,
decided
Todd.
on
I
that-
don't have stuff.
Yeah, that was.
Oh,
I
man.
I was so angry at this Olympia stage when it was happening.
Wouldn't that give you a headache if you were there?
Yeah,
Xavier, I'm
seizure.
surprised you spoke out against the Olympia.
I will
Why?
always
Am I meant
speak
to
up
be an
against
Olympia
this fighting.
cocksucker? I've actually
Dylan,
spoke
do
out a
it.
lot against the Olympia.
And you
low-key.
know what? The
Dylan, do
year
it at
after
Pouty
I've
this,
done a
Lips.
couple of videos.
or no, it was the
What?
year before this was even worse. 2021 was the worst.
Was it?
I didn't like 2021. Yeah.
Yeah, remember they had those laser things going around like
Well, it gave me
Frickin'
epilepsy.
laser beams.
That
Well, they
was
all
the
think
worst.
2020 Rami is the best, I guess. Yeah, there's no convincing them. Like, it's just, I'm not even going to bother pulling it up. So, let's see here. I can't put Nick top 5 for sure. Is 5th possible? I'm saying it right now. 5th is definitely very possible. I can all but guarantee top 10, though. So I'm going to put him in top 10. But in that top 10, if I had to give him a placing, I am 90% sure he's 6th or higher.
Top 10.
Oh, no. Oh, no. All right.
Top 1. What did you say earlier? Top 1.
Top-
All right. Consider.
you said that,
Okay,
Xavier.
here we go. Xavier, let me pull up some proper footage. Okay, let's see here. Because I know.
that shit where you can't see where his hamstring's starting to end.
Yeah, he's gonna.
Oh my god, bro. Okay, I think this is the footage you like the most. It is a little blurry. Sorry about that,
Oh,
but it's the
yeah.
best they can do.
That's that same old
It wasn't
crummy
blurry.
footage you use.
This is the best footage of the Olympia and Samson, bro.
Oh,
This is the
to the
best
side.
angle any athlete got.
It's to the side.
Why are we at 480p right now?
I don't
Why
know.
does Samson get the 480p treatment?
Thank you.
Don't pull up that middle one. I hate all the bodybuilders from that angle.
Yeah, one of the. It's so
Here's
stupid.
good
Why would you
footage.
even?
That's the good one right there. Why would
Oh,
you
Mark
stick with
likes
that one?
Xavier, Samson's boyfriend, doesn't like it.
You don't like that,
I hate
Xavier?
that.
Will's the
No,
best
maybe do the
bodybuilder?
first one again. Yeah, I don't like it.
Well, it was at least it's in the front.
Well, it's really low quality, so I mean, I can't really. For some reason, it just is. I can't.
Can you reload it? Do a hard reload on that?
What do you mean reload? Like this?
Like a Command R, you know?
When it's to the side, you can't see his full.
Nope,
silhouette.
can't do it, Xavier.
Download it immediately. You don't have to save somewhere?
You're a freak, bro. You're honestly a freak. Download it immediately. Okay, we will. Give me just a second.
I feel like
Dude.
people forget how good this is.
You're creeping yourself, begging me to download it. Okay.
I don't like the footage.
Can you people have cross chatter so when I pull it up, the music doesn't?
I will say this is a very good look. I'm right there with Xavier. This is.
I see hamstrings.
There.
I even see
hamstrings too.
All right, here you go.
Thank you.
big arms on that guy.
I just think this is almost underrated, and we look at Samson through a lens of always being out of condition.
My issue with this is like this was and granted, it's not the most conditioned bodybuilder, but considering for Samson, which is why he won, it's a very good condition. Hamstrings. I know Dylan always makes little jokes. Some little tiny hamstrings, but them hamstrings are very good. And I think that it's just one of those situations. Look, I mean, come on, don't fucking play with me with those hamstrings.
Look at those little hamstrings, bro. Look at those little tiny hamstrings.
They're not little.
Crazy.
They're not little.
Compare them with Hattie Shupin's.
Bro, Prime Hot. Okay, for comparing Prime versions, Hottie has better hamstrings.
Yeah, show me. Smoother than creamed corn.
We're talking best versions, Mark. Are you sure?
Go ahead, 24 Arnold Classic if you want. I don't see any separation in those hammies.
Are you all there? Do you has Samson and the Samson train over here with Xavier put you into some type of psychosis?
Bring a 2024 picture of Samson, back double by or lat spread, a good one where you can see his separation.
Oh, you don't want them at the 24 Arnold together. You want them at their best.
Well, no. If you're going to use Hattie's best.
Okay, well, you're going to have to give me a little time then.
Oh, yeah.
You just want me to pull it out of my ass?
No.
Good Kramer.
Hey, you knew I was doing Kramer.
Oh yeah, I love Seinfeld.
Hamstrings are big, but also very fat. Are you talking about the size of them?
To be fair, Derek has better hamstrings than all of them.
Derek?
Yup.
Nick, there's not a soul in the IFBB league from any generation that's touching Nick Walker's hamstrings.
No,
I'm sorry.
no,
for sure. Well, I didn't say Derek was the best of all time. I said Derek is better than Samson and Hottie.
You know who is good though? Good Vito.
What? Can we keep this video playing while you're pulling stuff up?
Which is
Good
shocking
Vito's-
considering.
Oh yeah, don't worry. Give
Good
me a
Vito's got
second.
some hamstrings. Not like Nick.
No, bro.
Branch Warren.
Who's playing the the nature sound effects? It sounds like a rainforest cafe in here.
I used to have a nature channel where I used to build igloos and stuff and sleep in them.
Really?
I
Yeah,
have
I
this
feel like
comparison
it's like an igloo.
somewhere.
I thought
I
you
saw-
seen me
I
build
saw-
an igloo.
I didn't see you building an igloo. I saw you chopping down stuff, and then you did the thing, and it was like, "Pshoo," and then you had
Yeah,
the
same
effect
channel.
there.
Yeah, I built an igloo on that channel.
Ah, I didn't see them all. I watched maybe 4 or 5 videos. I found it for some reason very relaxing.
Yeah, it was too time consuming. I wasn't monetized, so I quit.
Yeah, fair.
All right, whose hamstrings are better, ladies and gentlemen? Hotties or wee little Samsons? Let me pull this up. Ooh, no. Oh, no.
I can see from here who's Derek out of there.
What are you talking about, bro?
Zoom
Derek
in.
is better than both of them.
Hattie's smoother
Yes.
than butter. Smoother than
I don't
butter.
think Hardy's. I think Hardy's are the least hardest there. No.
We're talking about separated, I say. No separation in those hammies. Come on, zoom in, Dylan. Thought you were tech savvy.
What do you want me to zoom in on?
The hamstrings, they're buttocks. Not Derek.
Okay,
Derek-
look. No, look.
That's-
You don't think Derek is the best out of the three here?
I'm not. We're talking about Hattie and Samson.
But you're acting like Derek isn't the best. You disagreed with me on
No.
that. That's just
No,
ridiculous.
Derek Arnold Classic is great. Don't try to turn this around on me.
Okay, yeah. Hottie's hamstrings are better.
What? How does that make
Samson,
sense?
look, Hottie. I'm not going to make excuses. Hottie has a lower quality photo and still looks better than Samson.
Oh, you sound just like Dennis James. With the glutes, he says.
You can try to rage bait me all you want. You're wrong. Blatantly on the screen, it's right here. You are wrong, bro.
Xavier, who
I
has
mean,
more
there's no
separation in the
Derek's-
hamstrings? Not Derek. Between
Yeah,
Samson
because Derek's
and
are the
Hattie.
best there. That's
Yes.
No,
Yeah.
Absolutely. For sure.
We all agree Derek's are the best there. We can
Yes.
get past that.
But I don't think that Hattie has any separation in those hamstrings.
I know Dylan's theory on Samson that he has big paws that it makes him look more conditioned. He said it makes him look drier, which I don't know if I agree that the big paws make Samson look conditioned, but like the ham and glute is like hard and conditioned there. I do think that Samson though has the better photo and the better lighting. So I think it's probably somewhat comparable, but I think Samson probably has the little bit more detail, but yeah, I mean, it's comparable, but Samson's a bigger dude as well, so it's going to be hard to look as detailed generally. So yeah, I think Samson marginally.
Let's look at these washed out hamstrings. Let's see here.
Smoother than creamed corn. Well, not bad, Not like Samson.
Oh, you don't think?
One of Hattie's
Yeah, I
glutes
think
is
so.
rough.
I have no idea what you guys are seeing. That's wild to me.
From the
Hotties are certainly thicker.
Thicker?
Yes. Oh yeah, those hamstrings they get. And I'm not. Look, Hottie's hamstrings are not good, but they're better than Samson's.
They look pretty. Is that the Arnold
think they're
UK
thicker?
though? Is it the
Yeah,
Arnold
tiny
UK?
back on Samson. Maybe Samson's better. Smooth is better, but there are 2 cuts more than Hottie. Bro's counting the individual cuts.
I dig it. Hey, that's what we did. Go make him a judge. Hey, I want to know in the comments, y'all, X amount of people here. Who do y'all have realistically in those 2, renditions of Samson and Hottie? Who do y'all have winning in the hamstring department? I want to know.
Dylan will warm up his fake characters out here.
All right, so Xavier, is this a top 5 physique for you?
Am I 80% sure? I'm edging between the top 5 and top. I feel like you're being very generous. I feel like if you were me, you'd put him top 5. But I'm going to go top 10 because I've got Rami, Nick top 10. I'm going to go top 10. But I probably would place him top 5 physiques, but I'll say top 10 for now.
Okay. Does this beat Big Rami? The best Big Rami?
Does this version beat the best version of Big Rami?
Yes.
Yeah, you're just going to laugh at me, but yes, I believe so.
You got to stand by it. You got
close.
to stand by. If that's how you feel, stand by that shit, man.
Yeah.
Stand by.
I just feel like the aesthetics, the roundness, like we're all wanting a muscular, more aesthetic guy. I think the condition's good enough, and that's why I think that with the round muscle bellies, all that, putting it all into account, I think it would beat the best version of Rami, but not. Piss off. No.
Samson top 5 of all time. Peak delusion.
Why are we acting like that's
here.
crazy? Why are we acting like this
Joaquin.
is like
Does
not
this
like
beat Nick?
insane? Like,
Joaquin, please let us know where you have him placing in the top of all time.
Yeah.
Does
I
it
wanna
beat?
know.
Does this beat Nick Walker? You said it doesn't. Why? Shape, the small waist.
me,
Yeah, you.
if I said that, I'm confused. Did I say this in the chat? Or
No.
I thought I was
No.
saying it back then.
You said this beats Nick Walker. That's what you just said today.
Oh, yes.
You
Sorry. I thought you said. I thought you
And
said-
why?
sorry.
Why? Just shape?
I mean, like, there's a huge difference. Like, they're true apples and oranges comparison. Because, yeah, like the shape of the quads, the Nick, I don't personally vibe it. Like, I think Nick's awesome. I think he's top 10 all time. But for what I like and what I appreciate on a stage, I'd probably say, yeah, Nick might beat him in the back double. Nick might beat him in the rear lat. He might beat him in other shots, but I think Samson handily beats him in like the ab and thigh and a few other shots with this version specifically. I'm talking
The abs and thighs.
Yeah. I like that's just my opinion, but it's like I like Nick. I would love to say, oh, Nick's the top 3 all time, but it's just like it's like I think the lean towards aesthetics in the IFBB has actually been a good move because we had 5
now Derek's
years
winning.
ago, all people bitched about was that these guys' physiques are going downhill, and that's talking newly into the sport guys. I'm talking old school guys. Everyone was saying it. Everyone was going hard on it from 2003 when the IFBB said, "Hey, we're going to punish wastes more," and and everyone thought, "Oh, it doesn't matter because Ronnie kept winning." But people complained about that for a long time, and I feel like the IFBB's made a shift towards that maybe more. And then people are like not happy about that too, which I get because everyone has a preference. But I don't know. I feel like it's sort of balanced.
I'm just curious, Xavier. This is not the version of Nick we're using. The stakes couldn't be lower in this. Who do you have winning between these 2 versions that you see on screen right now? Who do you have winning this pose?
I think Sam's not in. He's hitting it the best in that particular time he was on stage there. But if you put them side by side and it was Samson hitting it properly, like in that other video where he does this, then locks his quads, I think the Samson wins. I don't think in this particular photo, no, but I think Samson would win.
Do you have a photo of like what you're talking about, or is this just like imaginary?
No, in the lineup.
In the lineup. Yeah, I can pull that up. Yeah, I can pull the lineup up.
From 24.
Yeah, no problem.
Was Nick
Even
not there in 24?
Okay, but we can see it. We can see it in motion how he was hitting it at the call out, and I'll even do finals because that was his better half, right? So
okay.
Let's see here.
You can't argue Samson looks good nonetheless. I mean, it's a good shot, a lot of size. Nick looks really incredible. Even for this showing, Nick looks really good. And I think his new one is even improved. Just trying to whatever the silence for the viewers.
Oh, he's pulling a vacuum.
Oh yeah, that was great. That was great.
Well, I mean,
holy shit, I didn't realize how good it was. It's almost like my photo made him look a lot better than he actually was, and I was doing him a favor.
Oh my God.
Wow.
Yeah, well, I think he's the third there. Yeah.
Let's see. I'll back it up. Let's see. Maybe when he first came out. Let's see here. Oh, does
his abs were a lot better at this event.
True. Better is a relative term. Better to him.
Better than we've seen him have.
All right. Here we go.
Yep.
Hunter. Ooh.
Oh, there we go. There we go. Oh, yeah. That definitely beats Nick Walker.
Hunter is very soupy in the midsection, I find.
Oh, yeah. Not even locking in the pose half the time. That's great. That's terrific, actually.
He tried to do a belly dance.
Like, exactly.
Is there another part of this video where we can see, like maybe when it's like the top X amount of people or whatever? Where it's a
I just showed you where they first came out of final. Well, the first thing I showed you was the final call out, and this right now is the initial call out at finals. So you just saw the beginning and the end of the show.
He's not hitting it the best. I'll agree with you in that. So yeah, maybe that from those call outs there, Nick wins it.
Thank you.
That's all he wants.
But you're still making excuses. You're still making. Look, I have the best photo. The best photo of Samson does not beat Nick. The best photo of Samson does not beat Nick. What are you talking about?
I'm agreeing with you on that. Yeah. Okay. So Nick wins the ab and thigh and the back shots, and then we can argue about the other ones.
Holy shit! This is gonna be a top 10 physique for me.
Yeah,
that's a good question,
agree,
man.
Of course.
Oh man,
that's like a baptism of fire.
Well, you're just making shit up. Oh, but in the lineup, he was the greatest of all time. You don't understand. In the lineup, he literally made me cream on the spot, bro. Come on.
I just know I've seen Samson hit it better than that. I know factually.
Jimmy acting like he doesn't have anything.
All right, Ian Valier. I don't even want to talk. We saw a lot of Ian earlier at the very beginning. This is a top 50 for me. I think the back is honestly what's going to hold him back for top 30.
Yeah.
Joe Palacios. Unironically, this is going to be a top 30 pushing for top 20. We're talking about his best version from the 2025 Texas. He's complete, shredded, and he has a lot of size. Because he doesn't have a small waist? Like, what's your hang up with Joe?
Those pictures are very flattering, Dylan.
I'll agree. Because he placed where he should have placed.
You're right. We should go back in time and do these matchups. Fuck the pictures. Let's just go back in time. It's almost like we can't do that.
He is good. I'll tell you that.
Yeah, he's very good. I love Joe.
I wouldn't put him. He's still in the oven. He's still cooking. I don't want to. He'll definitely be better. He'll be worse.
If this version,
I
Dylan,
think
I'm intrigued.
yeah.
If this version was in the Texas Pro 21 lineup, where does it place? Does it beat a Kuklo?
Second. Ooh, first.
I think it beats Kuklo.
If you beat
personally.
Ian, Kuklo, and
I think it could be up there, man. It's tough to say. That's the issue when we're doing these make believes.
Yeah.
It is very tough because if we look at the current lineup right now and where Joe has been placing, how he looks, I mean, he's doing good. I mean, yeah, he didn't have the best.
Horrific
He's doing
back,
good,
bro.
So
He'd be
it's
in
really
there.
tough, man.
He'd be
Yeah,
right there.
yeah.
I think
Yeah.
his back would probably beat Phil's.
yeah.
Be a good match.
Because when I look, because that's the thing. When I look at individual shots, and that's what everyone was doing leading into that, the last lot of shows he did. Everyone's like, "Oh shit, that's why he can beat Nick," and then we can see the stark sort of difference there.
he's
but,
shorter than I think people
he's
thought.
still. Yeah, he's always looked shorter on stage than people think. So it's,
He's bending at the knees.
Well, it beats
he
everyone
looks
I
amazing.
have down here in the top 50. Like, I feel like
Does
it's
he
better
though?
suited for top 30. Yeah, who doesn't he beat?
Well,
I think that Kukla.
I don't
Maybe
know.
maybe Ian.
I
I skipped past Ian, but Ian could have been a little bit higher. If you want to argue that he's just in that top 30 tier, I could agree. So I think I got to place Joe around there.
I think I don't know, maybe it's a bias. I like Justin Rodriguez for being near Joe personally. I think that it could be a
Yeah.
good matchup on stage.
Justin's
I think
New
that could be a
York,
good
bro.
matchup.
I like Justin's.
I think
New
when you
York,
look at-
bro, pretty good
Yeah,
from
Same.
20.
I think when you look at
21, maybe
21, the one that was in
placed second to
Tampa.
Nick.
Yeah, that was in Tampa. It was the one that was in Tampa, the New York Pro.
Oh, was it? Yeah.
Tampa.
Okay.
Yeah.
Tampa Pro.
I know, right? The Tampa, New York.
top 30.
Ooh.
You put him top 30.
Yeah, I said I would. You paying attention?
80%
Hey,
sure.
what? I'm telling you, I'm gonna do it.
Hey, somebody said something good. I get who was it? They said if you're going Big M, if you're going to do Joe, you might as well do somebody like Ali Edward. How do y'all feel
Yeah.
about that? I mean,
Ali
that's
Edward.
somebody
Yep.
who peak physique wise.
Ali Edward
Ali,
beats him.
I got
Your white guilt is showing, Xavier.
I got a prediction
white
list
guilt.
going on right now, and Ali Edward. I'm gonna put
he's up-
Ali Edward a little bit ahead.
Do you know what's funny,
All
Mark? I was doing my Olympic predictions too, like top to bottom, and I'm like, Ali Edward was a hard one to place. There's a big gaggle
Yeah.
of guys
I
down
know.
near that sort of like
Mo
towards the bottom.
Shaban.
You're like,
Or Mo.
Yeah.
Yeah, Shaban.
no, Mo Foda.
Mo
what the
Foda.
cufflinks look like.
What am I talking
What the
about?
cufflinks.
You're
Mo
talking about
Foda.
Shaban.
Yeah, I don't know why.
Getting your
Mo
Mo's
Foda.
correct.
Yeah, Mo Foda. I think is gonna hurt some feelings.
Now let's talk about someone overrated. Andrew Jacked.
Hey,
The three pose
Jack.
wonder himself.
I think I see Superset Man in the audience.
Oh, yeah?
Super set man.
He was at that event.
Well, Xavier, I know you know your way around a brother. So what do you think about Andrew?
Look, I think this footage doesn't do him any justice. Why are we looking at this one specifically? Everything I say
Gotta
today,
go.
Dylan's just going like,
What do you want?
Fuck.
What do you want?
Texas.
Texas
Maybe the
2024?
Arnold that he just fucking won.
Texas Tech.
No, he was not as good there. I am telling you, he is going off the
He
deep end.
was. He is so much bigger. He is so much bigger.
He's not that much bigger than Romania. It was just a few months before. Romania overall has a more coherent flow to the whole physique. He has better shape. He is posing better in Romania.
What about his Arnold? His recent
There
Arnold?
was some fight.
That's what I just
Xavier
said.
got a
Dylan
fight.
just said, this is
yeah.
better.
His midsection wasn't the best, but he was more improved in his other areas, right?
Like what?
When you're hating on someone, you're happy to show these shitty ass versions, like shitty ass videos, but you're like, oh, it's not good video from that.
Xavier, every video is shitty to you, but it doesn't fit your narrative. Oh,
it doesn't fit my narrative.
oh, look,
Every
Samson's
time
photo.
someone
Oh my
does-
God, download it immediately, please.
No, we're talking about this. We're talking about this. You would not use this if this footage if this was someone who you are currently dick riding.
This is a good version. This is a great version. It's not my favorite is the
Horrible
2024
footage.
Texas, but this is a. What do you mean horrible footage?
It's
What's wrong with it?
really dark half the time. You can't see half the shit.
Really dark
I
half
don't
the
know.
time. He's center stage.
Yeah, no, it's shit ass lighting.
Oh,
You
he's
can
about to
see his
get
legs
split.
real well.
There he
Yeah,
goes.
it's some Arnold footage.
He is going down, folks. A little bit lower, yes. A little lower, yeah. Come on, bring it down. Who put that comment in there? I couldn't see him. There you go.
Yeah.
Can we see it, Texas? Texas usually has some good footage. I know.
The
this is-
first bodybuilder to do the splits.
Hold. I think I'll be able to find the Arnold quicker. I think I have it here.
Arnold
Hold on.
will be up there more.
Xavier,
And
do you know
Arnold-
that piece of knowledge?
It's not the Arnold Classic. It would be his Arnold UK. The Arnold UK was better than the Arnold.
Was it Flex?
Yeah. No,
What was
wasn't
that, Mark?
Flex Wheeler.
Fuck.
Who was the first bodybuilder to do the splits?
Who cares?
I care.
Sorry.
What do you think about
Okay,
that?
so you
See
think
something's going on here?
this was better than Romania,
Well, we
better
can see what's
lighting.
happening. I think it's probably
Jesus.
better. Yeah.
bro?
There's a comment from Muscle Discord. Look at that.
I think this is
Hey,
definitely
and the
bigger.
brother Samir. More posing practice needed. The body is
Samir.
awesome, though.
You're good friends with Samir.
Xavier, this is.
I am.
If you wanted to argue maybe the
Cool.
Arnold UK, I get it, but here he was smaller than both Romania and the Arnold
Wait.
UK.
We can't overlook. I'm sorry. Busta Rhymes is in the comments. Like,
Really?
Yeah, Busta fucking Rhymes. Is
Oh,
in the
yeah.
comments.
Hey, Marcus,
Unfuckwittable.
Is that really
did you
him?
know?
Yeah,
it would be.
He's in the
He loves
bodybuilding.
bodybuilding.
Busta. Yeah.
Wouldn't that
Did
make
you,
you feel something cool?
Say it again.
Yeah.
Wouldn't that
I
make you
think he
feel
made,
something cool?
The thing is with Andrew, he kind of needs that fullness. Like, look, he's not going to be the most conditioned, and he almost never is, but he needs to have that fullness to have more just his shape, I feel like. And here, like, his legs are really thin. His posing was even worse than Romania. Overall, Romania is better. Now, I even think Romania is better than the Arnold UK. So I don't really know what you're seeing, Xavier. Like, that footage I pulled up was plenty fine. It really was.
I thought it was terrible, but okay.
Well, you maybe should open your eyes.
I think it's just.
What do you mean terrible? What's wrong with it? If anything, it actually helps him because it's taken from a lower angle, and it's going to make his legs look even bigger, and that's his weakest body part. If anything, this footage is making him look too good.
It's just not as crisp. I don't know. I don't like it as much. I don't know. Maybe I'm tripping. I don't know.
Okay,
I think Chuck
where-
Andrew in a
maybe-
lineup and he looks fucking huge. Like he looks.
I think he
thin
gets
on his
exposed
own.
for how skinny he is.
I think he gets exposed on it when he's standing alone on stage, maybe a bit. But it's like everyone says, like anyone who went to those Texas pros and everything, like this dude is effing huge on stage. People at the Olympia, people like that see him in person, they're like, this guy is huge. Like he is like 6 foot,
Thank you.
whatever he is, and still able to be massive. Like, you know,
6'3", maybe
So-
6'2".
yeah, I think
Maybe.
6'2", which is huge.
This is probably still a top 20 for me, but I don't know. Like, I feel like it's on the outskirts, if that, to be honest. Don't look at the lower body. Don't play that card. True. Don't play that card.
I think his placings would not reflect where I would put him in the whole Nick, Sampson, Derek. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I think the IFBB is really hot on him, but like I think he's going to be a physique that is. I don't know. I think we'll look back on him and like we'll appreciate him for sure for the shots that he does have, but I think when we're not in the era, we'll realize how big his gaps actually are.
And I agree, like individually, you can see all the gaps. Like you can see there's areas of his physique, but then I still go back to like 6'2" in the lineup in certain shots. Like
Paul Black, man.
it used to get.
I have to have it.
It's the one thing that, when you think about it, It hurts. It's a soft spot for many people. It is true though. His overall stature on stage, I think it helps him. I think it is why the IFBB is wet for him right now. To be real,
Right.
Going off what you're saying, Xavier, I get it because like even in that the Arnold was the Olympia 2023 lineup or whatever it was we're watching earlier, when they panned over to the right and you just see Samson, Andrew there, just standing there, it's impressive. Especially next to these other guys who are barely 5'7". You know what I mean? Like it's one of those situations to where it's like that's where I do think that all first glance subconsciously we're going to go there and we're going to see this guy and it's like, oh, I don't know, man. How do we deny him? I think we all felt like that, didn't we? Come Olympia. In hindsight, when we looked back at it and saw, okay, Hadi looked incredible night 2, a lot of us felt like Andrew would have been the winner. Oh, they kind of let them out. Why didn't they ever put him in the middle? So we all were kind of on Andrew at one point. At least I feel like, you know, the people who I'm speaking to here, you know, we were looking at Andrew come Olympia in the sense of like, yo, wait a minute. Why did they not put him in the middle of night 1? What the hell's going on? He could arguably be up there with these guys. So once again, man, it's microwave era. But
yeah, but it's the same thing with me, man. Like my initial reaction doing my streams was, oh, like I didn't know who was winning prejudging. I'm like, you know, maybe Derek. I think they're leaning towards Derek. And then at finals, I was like, hold on. And I was watching. I was like, I have Andrew. The reason I didn't have Hadi, the only reason is probably the quad discrepancy. Like that just took up that little. I thought they were close, but then that just slightly had me putting Andrew above Hadi. But yeah, I would have had Andrew, Hadi, and then who knows after that at finals. So
I think
that was my initial reaction.
I think Stream helped Andrew. Pictures helped Hadi. In hindsight, looking back at it all,
that's probably right. Yeah,
Stream really helped Andrew, to me personally, and then the pictures that we got, the high quality pictures were, I mean, Hadi. It was hard to deny Hadi night 2 finals. But all right, am I the only one that I like Texas Pro a lot? And Andrew, I think is the most complete Andrew in the sense of
great version.
I don't know.
I think it's great balance. I just think that he's bigger now, and that's why I think
he is a lot bigger.
Yeah,
but he's gotten too big. He's blown out his midsection. Certain parts of him are way too big for other parts, like the calves and forearms have not caught up. I know you want to bitch about calves all day long when it comes to Dennis Wolf, but maybe not Andrew. At the end of the day, his physique is outgrowing certain parts of himself. It's getting worse. He's
more about his calves,
worse.
but there's nobody else. There's not a whole lot of great calves now. When Dennis Wolf competed, you had Fiddler's Phil, you had Kai Green, you had these great big calves beside him. He doesn't really have a whole lot of calves to compete with.
See, and his calves are not great, but they're high. They're still big at the
They're
top.
highly inserted, just like Ian Valliere.
Yeah, I think like Dennis Wolf's were like especially when Dennis Wolf was bringing in those real sharp packages late in his career, they were like melted off. You know, there was no like
there was something wrong with it.
Yeah, it was nerve damage for sure.
Urs has the same thing.
Man, if only Dennis was black, then Xavier would consider him the best of all time, probably. But anyway, as you can see here, the Arnold UK version is a little bit bigger, but the midsection has gotten a little bit fuller. And like the lats are now asymmetrical. The arms are even worse. Like the arms are just way more out of balance with his forearms now. The quads were better at the Texas Pro. I'm with Marcus. Now, is it going to be more competitive than like a Romania version? That's tough. I feel like it's going to do like maybe about the same because like even with his best versions, he's still soft from the back. So like, yeah, if you want to consider
look at these images for sure, it looks better for Texas. Yeah, absolutely.
He's getting worse. People don't realize this. He is actively getting worse, and no one wants to talk about it.
In the lineup, he's looking bigger overall, though. Do you not agree?
True, but he's getting worse pound for pound.
He sized up very well with Nick, especially when they're in like the front relax and all that. That was one of my favorite. That shot alone, looking at both of those gentlemen in the front relaxed, was just an incredible sight. Andrew and Nick at the Arnold. That was so cool to see because these guys were just massive, but yet still had overall good shape in the front relaxed. I was impressed with both of them gentlemen.
He doesn't even pose the midsection half the time anymore, and it's just like I don't know if he can't or whatever. Like he's just phoning it in a lot too. With these like older versions, he was happy to be out there and pose, and that's part of it. It's something you have to consider. What?
Hey Marcus, do you think that Nick being the number one contender at the Arnold meant that Andrew got away with maybe his physique not being quite as clean as it was back when in like the Texas days? Like everyone's like, oh, well, Andrew's more aesthetic anyway. Do you think that's sort of like it helped out Andrew, that lineup maybe?
At Arnold?
Yeah.
I think the lineup, it's the narrative.
I think I do feel like him going against Nick helped him. Does that make sense? Like, I think that because it was Nick, it helped. Yeah.
Yeah. Like maybe if you had a different sort of top group of guys, like, I don't know, I'm trying to think, like maybe like.
But the thing is, Hadi was right there. Hadi was there. I mean, you got, I mean, arguably five out of the top 5 current, Nick was there. Hadi was there.
I think Hadi was off, man, at the Arnold, unfortunately. If Hadi was on, he would have been right in.
Revisionist history. Let's talk about microwave era. If you asked people at the time what was going on, most people, they thought it was between Gilco, who was there. Who does he put out a video of? Not Andrew and Hadi, not Andrew and Nick. He puts out a video of Hadi and Nick. Everyone was most people were actually thinking it was between Hadi and Nick at the time. I'm not saying that's right or wrong. Yes, I go back and look at old posts where they have the polls. People on the ground thought it was between Hadi and Nick. I'm telling you.
I'll get back to mine. I'm pretty sure most people had it.
Well, to be fair, you were spouting off about black men in every one of your streams, so yours is probably going to be a little, tilted in one direction.
I'll look it up on other people's then. I'll look up their other polls because I don't think that was the case, but maybe.
I will say, depending on this is me being, I need to fix this about myself, but I don't remember. I do know that I did a video with John Hansen right after the show, and I think it was looking like the top 2 was. I think a lot of people were looking like Andrew and Hadi at the time, but the thing is, a lot of people, especially that caliber people, don't hold Nick to that standard. So
yeah, I mean that's a good point too, Strongman. Like the people commenting the show, Nick Strength and Power and Phil Heath, despite what you want to say about what they had, what you think of their opinions, they also thought Hadi was going to be second. So,
but the other thing is as well, they were watching it on a screen as well backstage, and
we all.
The other thing is as well, like
you have to be there. You have to be flossing in their trunks, or you don't have an opinion.
We were there.
Watching the same fucking screen.
We were there. We were there. And then when you moved up, no, where the seats were, but if you actually moved up, you could see it a lot better. But to where, I mean, if Hadi came on, it would have been, I think it would have been Hadi's show personally. But like I said, it exactly kind of what Xavier was alluding to earlier. I think because of because of what it is, it's easier to give Andrew that win. Not trying to say anything. It's just maybe because I think it's like they were still waiting on Nick to prove something. That's just my personal opinion. They're always waiting for Nick to where it's like, all right, Nick finally brought it. You can't be mad at this. Nobody can be mad at Tampa Pro version of Nick. So now let's fucking see come Olympia night what happens. If he brings a similar package, are we going to overlook him? Let's hope not.
Yeah. Dude, I've said I think it could be either a top 3 or top 2 call out at the end of the Olympia this year. I have a feeling.
I don't think they'll ever do a top 2.
I think they could. If it's a clear, like I could see a world where Hadi doesn't bring his best, like he's working with Milos. I could see where Martin doesn't come in on because Martin's sort of 50-50. He's either really good or really not good. I can see a world where so we've got
I understand.
Andrew not I can see Andrew not peaking at the Olympia because he traditionally hasn't, and then seeing like a Nick,
these things happen.
Samson, Derek left. I could see
these things happen, but that doesn't matter. The judges, half the people of the show were off last night, and then we had a 4-man call out, then a 6-man call out when that should have been divvied up a lot. The Olympia strategy right now is to have everyone be in it. Pause. Everyone has a shot at the title. There are like 5 or 6 guys that can win it. That's what they think makes money right now, so they'll never do a top 2. I'd be very surprised if we get another top 2 again.
I don't think we can do it. Like I personally think that it would be hard to see less than a top 3. Top 3 I can see it's iffy, especially with what's going on about Olympia.
Yeah.
But even if there should be like a top 2, let's say it's Derek and Andrew, these are the only 2 they're far and ahead. No, they'll keep 2 guys on the peripheral. They always.
I think if it's a clear top 2, I think they'd do it. I think they would at this stage. But
this isn't the Arnold, little bro.
The issue is how
most times they won't.
The issue is how it should be is okay. I'm not trying to sound whatever, but look at all these different opinions right here. There's 4 gentlemen right here, right now, including myself, and we all have maybe some similar, but vastly different opinions. So if you put all of us on a judging panel, it makes sense for us to not go beyond a top 4. I mean, go below a top 4 because some of us have this person winning this pose, or we favor this one. So it kind of makes sense in the grand scheme of it all to not go below that. But the issue is then the scorecards have to showcase that, which they don't. The scorecards tend to showcase everybody's in unison and we all think the same, to where I can't see how you can look at those 3 or 4 top gentlemen and be like indefinitely, that's first, that's second, that's third. And in unison at that, all of us unanimously, aside from the top and the bottom being pushed out. Pause.
I think if we get like we can whittle it down, like we don't have to start with like obviously we're not going to start a first call out with 2 dudes or whatever, but if we get 6 guys and they like I'm all down for more call outs of the open men because that's what
We
most
have
people
60
are there.
fit model girls to judge. Bigot.
Yeah, well, fuck it. But, like, I think we just need to do just even if it's 2 or 3 more call outs, just with those sort of guys fighting for the top 6 sort of positions, and then you can go, okay, well, every single judge here, do we all have these 2 guys top 2? Okay, yeah, we do. Let's do one last comparison of that. Like that would be sort of fun, but also it gives it away a little bit if we're doing that at pre-judging.
Yeah,
So
that's what I'm thinking because it saves it. People don't know till the very end, right? Like the Arnold Classic
finals,
was like that to
you
me
can do it.
because they had the 3, the Nick and Hadi and Andrew. I really didn't know which way it was gonna.
Anyway, I think we've gone on long enough. This is the top 20 for me. Oh man, I'm gonna make this quick and painless. I don't think I can. I can't guarantee. I can't even like. Right now, I probably have him 12th, and I'm pretty set on this. But I can definitely see him in the top 10. Top 20 is guaranteed. People aren't gonna like that, especially coming from me. But his best version is really good. So the thing is, if I put him just outside the top 10, he's still really good. But I can't.
Wait,
What?
I saw a comment get deleted real quick.
I didn't.
Oh.
Hold on, let me look. I have to open up. I have to open up my YouTube studio to find out about this. Hold on.
I don't know what it said, but it's somebody who you had a. There was some, there was some.
I can see
No, I
2
don't-
grayed out comments. Have they been
Oh, I
the
don't-
ones?
I don't see how far back is it.
Just happened right now. It just happened. It was a little. It was a.
Who even?
You weren't sure who you don't. You're not sure this
Who's it
person
from?
is.
No, I don't see it
Peon
on my.
Peon.
Oh yeah, that's because we're not going to talk about Peon Last. All right. We need to have the authority figure present on every open show. But yeah, suffering from lazy judging. Once you guys get older, you guys have a better eye for this type of thing, like the authority figure. True. Anyway, Derek, I can definitely see him top 10. If not, he's like 11th, 12th. So, what do you think, Mark? I know you're another Derek hater. Of his bad version, what do you think of his good version?
You can't deny it. Even if you're a Derek hater, I don't like his physique, but he's still going to beat a lot of guys.
Right.
I don't rag on him for having any stuff injected in his arms because how do we know everybody else doesn't? I just don't like the flat peaks.
Yeah, his are more detectable, I guess you could say.
Well,
Or they're worse. He got the brunt end of genetics, and then now he can't really do much with that.
Samson's arms were never the best. Little bit better. And Hattie's aren't really nothing to call your friend. Hey man, look at Hattie's Shupin's biceps. They're awesome.
Bro, Xavier loves Samson's bicep. He loves cuddling up in between his chest and bicep.
I'm
He's like,
talking from the
"Oh."
front double point of view.
Oh, okay. Sorry.
Other angles, Derek's are more than decent.
Sorry. Is anyone like 80%ing him top 10? You know, is anyone putting him top 10?
I can see him being very close to top 10.
I can
I
definitely
can
see
the
that.
argument for a lot, especially Arnold Classic 25. I mean,
That's what I'm using. That's actually
That's what we are using.
I have that version.
Peak version to peak
far
version.
ahead of other versions.
oh yeah, that's the that's his lightning right there. I mean, can it get better?
I'm
Yeah,
excited
but-
for this guy.
And his first Olympia win, his things under there were a little bit much. If you look at that version,
All right. Beiruz Tabani, a guy with a lot of good stuff, but some of the worst quads you've ever seen. What do you think about that?
he's got some issues.
The posing too, but overall, like,
His back's not the best. His quads are
back is
so
great.
far. His back?
His back is pretty good.
It's
It's no Regan Grimes.
not in proportion, I don't think, or it's a little uneven. He hits it, if I'm not mistaken.
The side chest is good once he's in it. Pause.
He's good all around. He's like a Chris Cormier. No real
Better.
Well, it's modern times, Dylan.
Okay.
Saying where he's good all around.
Does Beirut beat Flex Wheeler, Xavier?
Give me
Let's
straight.
see this great back.
Yeah, let's see. Look, it's not a spectacular back, but it's pretty good. That's an overall good pose, top to bottom. That's pretty good.
Yeah, it's not
What
a
about
bad
Tonio?
back.
Who's better, Tonio or Baruz?
Ooh, that one's really close. I may have to edge it to Beirut when he's at his peak, but Tonio is so complete with those great quads. You know, it's like that's the one hang up, and it's a really good excuse. It's a really good excuse. So,
See, his
It's
back's
cool.
uneven. It's tilted, twisted.
It's close, but I think Tonio.
I think most people would go with Tonio.
I probably should go with Tonio for overall completeness. I guess the quads, that being the main excuse. Yeah, but I mean, shot for shot. Let's see. Let's see here.
He's going to be a lot bigger.
This would have
than
been fun
Tonio.
with Tonio and Crizzo in the lineup early this year. Like if the best version of Beirut showed up against Tonio and Crizzo,
Yeah.
that'd be a fun
Shot to shot, despite people not liking Tonio's arms or whatever, I got to give him the first two poses because he has quads and Beirut doesn't. Side chest, I'll give to Beirut. Back double, I'll actually give to Beirut. Rear lat spread, I will too. Tonio would win the abs and thighs and side tricep. Beirut would win the most muscular. So it's 4-4, but the condition's pretty good. Maybe at Beirut's best, he's a little like more dry. You know that Middle Eastern level of dry, right? But Tonio does have the quads.
And
I
Tonio
could
has
see
a
it,
bursting
yeah.
full, crazy Michael Lockett looking muscle as well, which like I
Michael
think
Lockett.
just-
Haven't heard that name
Yes,
in a while.
backed up. Look at
Yeah.
that. Look at bro. The glutes and hams are better on Beirut's. Quad sweep to Tonio. You could argue that, I guess. Bro,
Big
yeah,
Donk.
I would give that to Beirut over Tonio.
I want to see Villat spread. I'm intrigued in
Gotta see
Villat
if
spread.
it's a little uneven. Watch.
You can see. Fluxes it.
Bro, it's a little
It's a
uneven.
pretty good spree lap.
Good backlash, bro.
Yeah, it is yeah.
Well, there's
Pull
a
up
picture of
Tonio's-
him where it does.
He
look
does.
really
He is not miles better, Sadu. Oh my god.
the size of his glute.
Sadu is just showing up for, shout out to Sadu. He's showing up for his,
He's miles better. No, he's fucking not.
getting his Venom,
I still think, like,
Venom Hamidi in the comments, man. I need him to follow me.
Nice abs and thigh.
I'll
Every
have to
comment,
do
man.
Pittsburgh because there's okay. Yeah, I like Beirut's more. Sue me. He's going to be a little bit bigger
It's
overall and a little
pretty
bit
good
wider.
shot, though, isn't it?
That's a very crisp condition.
Yeah. Do you have a real lat there too?
Yes,
rear lat,
right on
better.
this.
His rear lat's even
But
better.
so is
I like
Beirut's,
both
in my
guys.
opinion. Okay, hold on. I think
man.
I can pull up a better
think
picture
better.
than that.
I've seen a better
I
back
love
lat
those.
spread from Tonio.
Yeah.
Here
Those traps running
you-
down his back look so good.
There, look at that.
This right
Oh,
here,
yeah, look
this,
at
better.
yeah.
That's
Ooh.
way better.
Yeah, this is
Oof.
even with the downsized legs in comparison from the back, this is
I think it's mainly because it's from an
Yeah.
angle, to be honest.
They're a
Oh, it's
close
like
matchup, but yeah, this is nice.
Yeah, I think overall, like I actually, I'll stand by this. I actually do give the back shots to Beirut, but with those being so close and with him having quads, yeah, I guess Tonio is better. But with that being said, where did I put Tonio? Because I'm going to put Beirut in the same spot. Top 30?
I remember. I think Beirut's a little overrated.
Yeah, I'm like top 50.
Yo,
and
Phil
definitely-
Clahar probably beats him, huh?
Well, no, I will not.
No,
Hey, what's wrong with Phil Clahar?
No, I didn't say that as a joke.
Doesn't he
I
have
didn't say that as a joke. Man, I should have put top 40. I guess I got to err on the side of caution, but
Yeah.
they're close. The thing is, people get in between them, and Ooh, Hunter Labrada. A fan of the channel, Todd said Hunter beats Jay Cutler in more shots. That's true. That's what he said.
Mark.
What he said. That's what he said.
Yeah,
He's
no.
got an old torn pack
Well,
and a bad midsection. And
Dusty's
soggy
also Dusty shows out for his people. I will say that.
No, the thing is, if I take a side, you can guarantee unless it's about Nick Walker. But even then, at some points, Todd, if I pick a side, Todd's gonna err on the other side, even if he personally agrees because he likes to argue. That's a fact. That is a fact. Marcus, you know this. You know this.
I've had many a conversations. I will say, I am a fan of Hunter Labrada overall.
So am I.
I think I have a slight bias because I think he brings a lot of attributes that I like. So, I mean, I'd have him. Dude, I ain't old.
What about his Tampa version?
Yeah, that's really good too. Honestly, I should probably start using that instead of the
Man, I hate that Olympia lighting.
Yeah, it's so bad.
It is so bad. That angle, like
A couple of retards run the Olympia, bro. Tarek's high on coke every day, and he's a fat, bloated mess, and he can't light anything to save his life. And he's too busy making money with his
highly disrespectful.
I don't care. You're ruining my sport.
Is that Tarek?
I was trying to do Tarek. Yeah.
That sounds a lot like Tarek.
It's actually good. That was
a good Tarek. I'm trying to find Tampa. Bear with me.
Voices.
It's one of Tarek's best impersonations of all times.
The Australian came out a little bit at the end there, but
yeah, sorry, I'm trying.
You got to do a Lee Haney talking to Ron Harris.
You do a good Lee Haney. You do a good Lee Haney. You say, "Come on, Ron."
A bit sick of them.
Oh,
Good to be here, Ron.
Sorry for putting you on the spot.
Great to be here, Ron. I gotta do
Okay.
it.
But the thing with Hunter, the thing with Hunter is he's quite a big person. I can see the similarities to Jay Cutler because he is a wide guy. He's taking up a lot of space on stage, but he does have holes. And if we do end up, the thing is, the 2024 Olympia package is bigger with a better back, but this one's slightly drier. So overall, I think I'm actually going to go back to what I had.
Yeah,
you know what? Looking back at this is a lot.
His abs are better there, though.
I remember too.
Sorry.
Yeah, side leg, a lot of mass, good quads.
The thing is, in 2024, he actually wasn't that dry.
He's never been dry, really, though.
Yeah, he does have a little bit of a problem. 2024 prejudging was a fantastic look, though. Fantastic look. But even from the back, and then he lost it all at finals, but that doesn't matter. But as you can see here in the glutes, he's not the crispest, No. So, and the back isn't the lower back and the lower lats are pretty thin.
I remember this, though. There's a lot of size on this gentleman, though. In the sense of, when you look at him on stage next to the other guys, he's taking up a lot of space, man.
He's like a He-Man action figure.
Facts.
Thick.
Mm-hmm. Just so bad seeing how small the guy was on He-Man, the new movie.
I never watched it.
It's not worth it.
Am I still putting this top 20? Is it better? Is it better than Martin, Andrew?
Lately, I don't know.
Well, lately Hunter's done nothing. So,
well, no, but lately, since he's been not around, Martin.
Those two guys have been falling apart.
I would, without a doubt, put him in easily top 30. Easily.
Yeah.
Yes.
And
I don't think it's an outlandish call to put him top 20.
No. Neither do I. Especially so the issue is.
Actually, never mind. I think Joe probably beats him. This guy's top 30, maybe top 20, but top 30 for me.
Do you think? How do you think Hunter matches up with Crizo Antonio, the best Hunter? Do you think he beats
pretty
him?
well? Pretty well.
He's beaten Crizo.
That's a good second call out.
Yeah, that would be a great matchup. I think.
Crizo.
He beats Crizo.
When he was standing next to Crizo, he was so much thicker, and I think I remember predicting him ahead of Crizo. But Marx Max Muscle, you're an idiot. And I'm like, well,
oh yeah, people got big on him.
Them side by side. It's like, well, no, he's wider than Crizo.
Yeah, I'm putting him in the same section.
Too.
It's interesting though because it's hard for me to put him in front of Tonio, but that's a bias, I think, because I think just overall size.
He's a brother.
Really
he's so much bigger than Tonio.
Yeah.
Okay.
He is.
Now here's a top 50 physique if I ever saw one.
Yeah.
Yep.
I think this is still very good at his peak, bro. Xavier throws around the word quality without repercussion because he just thinks it bails him out of saving like Flex Wheeler or whatever. But there is like a fullness, a pop, a freshness to 2024 Rafael. And the condition is not there, though. Neither is the backside, so he's not that good. This guy would slot perfectly into the 90s.
Conditioning wasn't bad, but I know what you're saying. It's not like if this was on a bad shaped physique, I feel like we'd be like, oh yeah, conditions off, or not that great. But like you look at the delts, you can sort of look at it. But yeah, I think the aesthetics carries him a long way. But I think the muscle bellies and everything, and like I said, the cleanness of the physique, and still
that's good shot.
It's big.
Most muscular, front double, rear lat spread, and both the side shots are very good.
Yeah, I mean, and I just love the aesthetics of that side tricep. Like,
I like the side chest even more. I'm a big fan of Rafael. I just wish he would have locked in a lot sooner. Unfortunately, he's legit done. Unfortunately, he's over. His career's basically finished. But
you said that about James Hollingshead, though.
Okay, to be honest, James. Yeah, and I know you'd be frothing out the mouth to say this. James Hollingshead sucks. Okay, let's get this straight. Anyway,
Hollingshead is awesome.
Bro, I think Rafael Brandeo beats James.
No, Ames Hollingshead beats him.
I'm not a fan of Rafael, man.
I'm right with you.
I'm happy you're getting his name right, Dylan. Rafael in person.
I jinxed him at the Arnold. Rafael, I'm so glad to see you. Absolutely bombs at the show.
Look, it's Rafael. Like he saw a Ninja Turtle or something.
Yeah, and he went.
But yeah, no, I'm Mark. I'm like, I don't know. I'm just not a big fan of the physique overall.
Me neither. I think he's missing some things with a physique like that. He needs a better ab setup, and he needs some classic bicep peaks to go along with that. Like,
does it beat Flex Wheeler?
I don't know. I'm not gonna.
Oh, Mark, you're losing all credibility.
He's smoother than cream.
Yeah, that's my side of it.
Bro.
It's just in a lineup, he's so much taller than people think, and that's why
he stands out.
I think, yeah, he's good. Like, look at that compared to Hardy. Go back to that front lat and then go.
Hold on, I got this comment to read. Bro, where is James Hollingshead placing at the Olympia, though? Where is Bonac placing? Neither of these guys are ever going to be first call out, and they won pro shows. Oh, I'd go even further than that. Like, let's just not get into it. I read your comment. No, I think he's saying now. I think he's saying, like, Bonac is a guy that doesn't deserve to win because he's, like, falling apart, which I think he does get a little more merit because of the time he's put in, but...
He won a couple of shows, didn't he?
Bonac is better than...
They've won pro shows, and they're top 20 physiques in the world right now, men's open. I'm lost.
Sorry, what did you want to see, Xavier? The front lat spread?
Yeah, front lat spread. Pause it on that.
He definitely is thinner.
You look at that compared to thinner than Hardy, but if you'll be able to compare him in certain shots with him, it's like I think that's just such a supremely I'm big on aesthetics, but he's actually a big guy. Like that's actually
I almost have Samson's fat ass beating him here, and that's crazy because Samson was a total slop fest at this Arnold.
The quad shape for Samson, I'm a fan. Right here, how it looks overall, flowing into the physique. I might stand alone on this island. I dig it.
Thoughts on this Samson being his best ever? Not the 2024. If you want to say 2025 Arnold Classic Finals, I'd be down for that discussion. But not...
This wasn't bad, though, at finals. The
2024 Arnold UK was pretty good. But I don't think it has the size and oomph of the 2024 Olympia. Oh, that's kind of true. It does look like Rafael is a little kind of step in the line there.
Let's zoom in. Remove that comment and zoom in.
He would do something.
Sorry, I got to remove the comment. Sorry.
Hey, Zeus.
Yeah, he is. He's stepping in the line.
Never mind. He's not. He doesn't even beat 90s guys. He sucks.
He would do something like that too, wouldn't he?
Remember how upset you got when he was crying on stage?
Oh yeah. Why would you remind me about that? There's no place for that.
Oh, hold on. I don't have YouTube Premium.
During his routine.
Hey, Mark. Did you see his nose job?
I haven't seen the finished product.
He just got a nose job. Yeah, look up his nose job. He looks different.
Do you have a photo of the finished product?
Yeah, I don't
It's
want
on
to.
there. I
Product
sent it
is
to you.
crazy.
Okay. Well, then I'll leak our DMs. How about that?
I'm gonna like him.
I'm just saying, you can go on his Maramba News or whoever does the Brazilian stuff.
You Okay, here we. Oh,
You know, it would be the bodybuilding realm of people to get nose jobs and stuff, though. You know what I mean? Like, I can see that.
Raphael's
I'm
nose
shocked
was
it's
really
not
big.
more. It was bulbous. Yeah, it was a strong nose. It was you know,
does
it
look
was.
like-
It was like Marcus. We're brothers, and it was bigger than ours.
it was bulbous. The cousin.
I got quite a honker on my own. Yeah, he does have a big
Okay,
nose. I don't
hold
see
on.
any
I'll
nose.
have.
Oh yeah, I can't look at
Yeah,
that.
give me a second. Give me a second.
Oh, and that's post surgery.
There's a finished one.
Swelling.
Right, that's what I'm trying to see.
There's
It
one
looks
without the
pretty bad.
thing on.
Xavier, if you rush me anymore, I will leak all of our DMs, especially how you were
I'm not
talking
rushing
about,
it. As-
especially how you were talking about Flex Wheeler behind the scenes.
I have a great big bump on my nose right here. It's huge.
Oh yeah,
Do you?
I've broken.
I've never noticed it.
Right there. great
Hold
big
on,
giant-
No, you guys have good
Post-
noses.
Look at the big giant bump right there.
Okay, hold on. Here we go.
Oh yeah, little one, yeah.
Honestly, it doesn't look too bad. He had a lot of nose to lose, so
But he looks
okay.
very-
The side
weird.
profile is a little rough,
He
but
looks weird. He looks like some woman. He looks
He does.
weird.
It is kind of a woman. Yeah, it looks like
they do too much of the little swoop at the end. All these surgeons do that. They do too much of the swoop at the
He
end.
looks like
They had it's like Rudolph, you know. They had a
he's got
little.
a woman's nose now.
It just doesn't look like his, sort of.
Well, it's almost like it's not.
Yeah, I don't like him
I
anymore.
want to say,
It's almost like- It's almost like his nose isn't the same.
I don't like him anymore.
hey Mark, I feel like when guys get hair transplants like C-bum and then Raphael gets the nose job, you don't like it.
No, you should be happy with what you're given.
Agreed.
I like the balding
I
look.
for real, like, because it's like, yo, stand by how you look and your culture, your genetics, things like that. I mean, I get it
You
for
shouldn't-
women.
You shouldn't be ashamed
Oh.
of what you have.
I probably
for a
should
woman,
say he
for a
had
woman,
breathing issues.
That's different
So
for a
apparently
woman.
it was
Oh.
for that.
I imagine on a honker like that, bro.
Yeah. But he had cosmetics with it, I'm sure, because that does it. I know you can have the breathing issue fixed and not have your nose
Make a little
shake
swoop.
Like that.
Oh,
Yeah.
who do we have
Do a little
here?
extra on it.
We have two guys left. And then we're done. So focus up. Keon
I
Pearson,
really need to go to the toilet.
Okay, we'll go.
To the toilet while we're talking.
go. Maybe
Just
stop
go then,
bitching about
right?
Keon's stupid nose and like just go piss. Jeez.
It's called
Raphael's
rhinoplasty
nose
when
don't
they have a
count.
nose job.
Correct.
Is
Anyway.
it because rhinos have big noses? Is that why?
Keon is on here for a slight discussion because it's not important. Keon is on here for a discussion to be had.
It is important.
I think maybe you guys, one of you guys said it earlier, where like he got on an open stage and he actually wasn't like doing so hot, and I think that kind of opened a lot of people's eyes.
It was a
Well, it
bad
wasn't-
lineup.
That and it wasn't the best. It was a bad lineup. Wasn't the best look for Keon either. So it
Combination
kinda,
of things.
Yeah, it soured my whole overall because I thought this guy was like the next up. Personally, I'd like to see him eventually graduate. That's what I thought.
I don't
Krizo's
think he
so
should.
big. Krizo's so
Um,
big, it's hard to beat Krizo.
Yeah.
Let me say
mean,
this.
It's just a tough
At certain points, even though he looks great amongst the two. Okay, here's a great example. Here's a terrific example. On the,
Really?
it's literally like Arnold's quote in Puppy 9. On the day of the show, I'm Franco's father, and it's up to me to give him the wrong advices. Look, Samson.
Right
It looks like
advice.
the writer. It looks like Samson is it's a career day. He took his boy to work day. You know what I mean?
Look at those lats on Keon,
Yeah,
man.
Keon's got some good
True.
features
The
there,
front
too.
double is a pose where he's going to be able to do something no matter where he's at. But then when you start going through the poses, like especially the
Yeah.
side and back
Don't
poses,
help.
Samson's
But-
all oiled
Still
up
com-
too.
Yeah, Keon looked dry.
Yeah,
Physically, no oil on the body.
yeah.
And boy, he looked
actually, because Samson's pores are so big, that's actually the oil from the prior show that he did earlier in the season.
stupid ass.
You should have a little doom doom.
That's what I tried to do. It failed.
I can play
We've been talking about getting this out, bro. Look at this. It's just like Keon is good in his own right. Like, pound for pound, he is terrific. But at a certain point, size matters, and it trumps all, unfortunately. And I'll be able to find a video of...
Does he got a big nose? He doesn't have a big nose, does he? He's got a fine
Keon, he got a
nose.
wide. He got a wide.
Yeah, no,
he got
he's-
wide nostrils.
It's not as big as
wide
Charles
nose?
Griffin.
Charles Griffin has a
Holy shit, you can land a plane on that thing.
One of my fans sent me a picture of his nose, and they're like, "Look at the size of Charles's nose! Holy!"
Yeah.
It's such a pretty physique, man. Pause, but it's
Keon wider than Samson.
in that last spread, it was looking that way.
Keon the Black, Lee Priest. No,
I-
Lee Priest would get dog walked. It's not even a comparison.
You're not very
Um,
nice to Lee Priest, are you?
Let's see. His abs would touch his lats and open. What does that even? What does that even mean?
His abs would touch his lap.
Nah, the actual Black Lee Priest would be Lucas Garcia. Lucas would clown Lee too. So I don't. Lucas is so good, bro. Bell pepper nose, yeah. Charles Griffin, bro. But he shouldn't get rhinoplasty because it would change Charles. You know what I mean?
Exactly. It's like Hulk Hogan. What would Hulk Hogan be if he wasn't bald?
But I don't think. I think it actually is dependent. Like Charles's nose takes up a lot of space on his face. I think if he wanted to improve, like for whatever reason, I don't think he should go the route of a nose job because it would take away from Charles. You need to do things to enhance, not change necessarily. If that makes any sense. Keon might beat Tonio.
Keon might beat Tonio.
I wouldn't have it, but
It would be the similar situation where a smaller guy that's not that big, if he did decide to go into the open. But I don't think he's grown into the open yet anyway.
what do you think about that, Marcus? Since you're a big fan of Tonio, Keon versus Tonio.
I'm a big fan of both of them. That's the
Yeah.
thing. So
Who wins?
the issue is when
Yeah,
you
tell us now.
see when you saw him on
Mitch.
that men's open stage, it Jesus, it sort of it left a sour taste in my mouth, pause, in the sense of having him go up against these guys. But when you see him on stage, especially against a smaller guy like Antonio, I don't know.
And
I think this
Tonio,
would be a good matchup because the overall width, they both have very similar, situations going on, but the legs are really, really going to help Keon, especially from the back, things like that, where Antonio might be lacking a little bit more in that
Bro.
overall structure.
Keon has the best, Marcus says torso heap, but in terms of ham and adductor sweep, Keon just has like mounds of muscle between his thighs. It's kind of hot, but I have this chat to read. If Keon's abs are better, is he a top 10 physique? That's not even what look, that is like a cherry on top of the shit sundae, but like overall, to me, what matters more is honestly the size. Like if he was a little bit taller, even if he kept the same proportions, he would do a lot more, but like when he stood next to everyone at Prague, and like even if he had the proportions, but he was getting not only height mogged, but people were carrying more size than him. So he's
I do
perfect
think
for 212, but he can't really go past that.
I do think if his midsection was a lot better, like he's had some issues. You
Sure.
gotta mention. I know he doesn't like it, but absolutely that is something. And it's not just the split. That's genetics. Serge Gnabry had a split in his abs. He's letting it go sometimes, but you gotta come in full, right? To come in as full as he is. So he's got a big midsection.
Like it's the couple transitions you can see it pop out.
Yeah.
This is
But when he
Keon
goes
looks
into the vacuum,
Just like Derek.
impossible to beat alone, but the comparisons are what do him in. Even 1v1s. 1v1s are going to be better for him, but if we're talking about a whole lineup
a
context,
lineup
yeah.
being smaller doesn't help. Yeah, there's a lot of things working against him. I mean, especially when he's standing next to a Crizzo, it does not help.
Well, the
But
funny thing about
good
this,
point.
DJ, 212 Derek, I think, is better than the peak version of Keon we've seen so far. It's because they're both roughly the same size, but Derek actually wins because this video is going to be coming out soon. You guys can give me your thoughts on it, but I think if I were ranking the best 212 physiques of all time, Hottie, Derek, Keon.
Dude, structurally, this physique alone, and I'm riding pause. Alone, when you're looking at this, right? Take size out of it. Just you're looking at an image, this little image right here, this little video. This is such an incredible physique, man. I'm so impressed with this physique. I understand, yeah, when you put him against men's open, it
Right. On its own, it's impeccable.
On its own, it's just like one of the.
But then you do like the
Pretty-
last three poses, you run into issues even on his own because the abs, like all it takes is a decent side try to beat what we just saw with a better midsection, because if he can match Keon in the tricep and in the side leg but have a better midsection, then he's just a better alternative. And then the abs, and then the most muscular. All it takes is a decent most muscular with better abs to beat Keon in this last shot. I just can't. This is arguably even worse. Like, everything else is so great about it, but the centerpiece is really bad. And then the abs and thighs, he doesn't really. That's pretty bad. Like, it was actually distended. So, look, there's certainly some things wrong with him, but the other shots are really good. So, Mark, can you say legs?
Wheels.
Keon by himself is really beautiful, for lack of a better word.
I feel you, Ben. I feel you.
And
it's ruined.
All right, I'm gonna. The Tonio comparison kind of caught me a little bit.
Intrigues you.
Does this beat Joe Palacios? Probably not. Does it beat Hunter? Does it beat Tonio? Probably not.
Close.
Maybe. Does it beat Krizo? No, we've actually seen that on stage. Does it beat Akeem? Probably not.
Maybe. Yes.
I should have had a top 40. Why didn't I have a top 40?
It really goes to show how styles make fights in bodybuilding. I will stamp that. I will always say that. I've been saying that, just like boxing. Styles make fights, man. Because if you look at who we have in the top 30 right now, it is really this like back and forth of like, well, I don't know. Put him next to Akeem. I don't know. Put him next to Tonio. I don't know. Put him next to Hunter. Oh, it's clear. Put him next to Joe. Oh, it's clear.
Yeah, you can't really do math. Just like boxing.
Yeah.
Evander Holyfield loses to Riddick Bowe, and Riddick Bowe beats Lennox Lewis. Lennox Lewis beat Evander Holyfield.
Oh, look who decided to show up.
All great fights.
Not well, man. Fuck off.
100%. I'm a big fan. We got to talk on that.
You're sweating.
Well, yeah, I am not well. I'm literally got body aches and shit.
You all right?
I've been actually.
Maybe you need some vitamins.
Bro, how funny would it be if Xavier died after this stream and I go to send him the link for the next stream, and then his girlfriend's like, Dylan, I don't know how to tell you this, but he's dead. Okay, anyway, it would just be a little comical after all the shit I talked about his sickness on this stream. Anyway, Keon, I'm going to err on the side of caution, top 50. And then the last one, Hadi Chupin.
Top 10.
This is one I'm 80% sure he's top 10.
Oh, yeah. Easy. Arguably top 5.
Ooh, I'm going to stop you right there. Maybe.
You could argue. I mean, there's a lot of people.
It's arguable.
7, yeah, like the 8, 7, 6, 5th area it's so open.
Hold on. That shit is not funny, Dylan. You study art. Talk about not funny. Put Christian Wolski and Justin Shire up here. They both deserve some recognition too. Justin Shire arguably wouldn't beat 90s guys. Christian Wolski is really good, but it's just like, why,
Justin Shire has some good arms, but, I'm working on my Olympia predictions right now. I'll get it out tonight. Don't you worry. Lags, leagues, lorgs, jerks.
This is going to be a top 5 for me. I mean, a top 10 for me. Excuse me. Xavier, do you have him outside the top 10?
Nope. He's right in there. Please stop making me big when I'm not well. Please. For the love
Sorry,
of
I
God.
can't help it. All right. Did everyone get their votes in? Did the panel get their votes in? Last call. If you want to get your votes in on the best list, the most heated list, the last list of the series, get a super chat in. You'll be able to go through this pretty quickly, and then DM me on Instagram at Project Bodybuilding 1. But okay.
I made a mistake on my list.
I don't know, bro.
What did you do,
I don't even know what to say, bro.
I thought I was on Hardy and I was on Keon.
Oh, no. Keon's.
The picture is on the screen.
I did it
because
with
I came
Brandon.
back.
Pause.
Yeah.
Bro.
Buddhist. Nah, Tim ain't.
Tim is so good. Does top 10 have does the 2020s have the most top 10 guys? Yeah, because by definition, it's the best era. It's the most modern era. You would think, like, sports evolve, So
Hey, you know what? This is a
Although,
great. My bad. Go ahead.
sometimes it plateaus, though. You know what I mean? If there's only so much you can do, like from
Sure,
the 30s to
sure.
the 50s, it was exactly the same.
But we just figured out peptides, so guys are going to be able to work through every injury imaginable soon. They're going to have bionic limbs. Pretty
Yeah,
much.
but-
I have no idea.
The very will is not as strong as it once was, and that's the most
Facts.
important.
Boomer cope.
I agree with that, though. I ain't gonna hold you.
The pure
Motherfuckers doing
testosterone.
They worked
Crazy
harder
back
back
in
in
the day.
They worked harder, but they
They
worked
did.
harder back in the day.
You
Okay,
did.
yeah, I'm
when you're
sure.
a kid and
Yeah.
you're
When you see Paul
Tough
Lett going,
kid,
your
your
yeah.
testosterone
Well, there's
grows.
outliers in both. There's outliers in both.
Yeah.
But I want to say 1035. Now predict the best bodybuilder of the 2030s. That's a good question. And I think Tonio's up there personally.
Too early to tell, to be honest.
I know, but it's fun though. I mean, we're still. It was
No,
fun.
like I don't even
Fun.
think I have like we don't even know like the names that are going to come out soon. You know,
Facebook.
like in 2020, who would have thought Nick Walker? People were thought he was going to win the Olympia. I assume some people that had him on the radar, but like Samson hadn't even grown yet. Like even in 2020, now we're saying these guys are top 10s of all time. So it's just like I need to get a little closer because I think the names that I would put on the list. I guess if you're asking the question, who's going the longest and look the best into the 2030s? Bro, probably. Andrew Jack's going to retire in the next 2 years, so it's not him.
Purdell.
I
Juan
don't think
Purdell
Samson probably won't bring his best in the 2020s. I mean, the 2030s.
No,
He's
he's
done
40.
by then.
More than
He's
Mike
40.
mentioned.
But I mean, Sean Roden won the Olympia for the first time at 44 or 45,
43.
whatever it was.
Elliot Derman is the best of the 2030s. True. True.
Who?
Elliot Derman, that guy that says he's going to compete all the time, but then never does. He pulls out of every show for insert reason here.
He's
All
got a
right.
crazy physique.
What about
So, last call.
Purdell, though? Don't you guys find he's going to be good in the future?
Who are you
Yeah,
saying?
Juwan
Oh,
Purdell.
Jawan. Okay, yeah.
Juan Purdell's.
Yep.
This
I
is the
think he's
last
gonna
call.
For sure.
Last call, ladies and gentlemen. Okay. Let's get to the tier list. Let's reveal the final product.
Review.
Well, this is my tier list. Overall, I think I suffered by not having a top 40, but it's all right. All right, here we go. The 2020s, the best decade. After all that deliberation, almost 3 hours, I like it, guys. I really do.
Alone?
I think you can move some of these guys up because I think we could have
Martin top 30. I'm surprised. I thought
we
it'd be
could have
much higher.
been I think we've been saving ourselves, through the 90s and the 2000s. But outside of like 2010s guys, it was time to blow our load here. It was time to release. And I think we could have you guys could have been a little more bullish on some of these guys. But if you pick 2 or 3 names out of here, and then take basically the last list of the 2010s and this list, combine them, you basically have your top 20 if you take most of these people in their spots. So, and then most votes, I doubt that changes much. Oh, I like this one better.
Yeah,
Changes
Derek's
a
up
lot.
there at the top. That makes more sense to me.
Yeah, because the top 20 tier is a little bit more filled out. I like this one.
Yeah.
better.
However,
I like
I'm
that-
not
I like that
80%
middle-
sure Raphael's
I-
top 30.
I wouldn't put Raphael there either, but it makes more sense than that one to me.
Yeah. That one thing versus, I think
like
Hunter and Hunter, Derek, and Martin should have been moved up. So, well, maybe not Derek because he is maybe on the outskirts of top 10, but I can definitely see top 10. I'm not going to be a Derek hater in that regard. But overall, this was pretty good. So, gentlemen, the time has come. Next Tuesday, 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, I want you to prepare your top 20 list. Do not share them with anybody else. And I'd appreciate if you don't collaborate, which you guys probably won't. But really keep your top 20 list to yourself. And we'll meet here together and we'll have each other react to our top 20s. And we'll have chat react to our top 20s. I will say I will do my final ranking because it's my channel. I will do my final ranking live on Sunday. It's not going to be the final list, but I need to get some things clear in my head. So I'm going to be live on Sunday doing that. But other than that, if you want to see all of our lists, Tuesday is at the 1st. Next Tuesday, 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. We'll all be here. I think that is, the 1st. September 1st, 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. That's next Tuesday. It's going to be, I can only imagine how fucked up Xavier's list is. Marcus is going to be pretty solid, I imagine, and Mark is probably going to agree with me a lot more than he wants to. I know he likes to rage bait me, but at the end of the day, he knows that my opinions are right a lot of the time. That's what makes me the authority figure. So
I tell it like it is, McMahon.
True.
Marx don't seem like a rage baiter.
Oh, he does. No. What he brings up Dennis's calves. He knows these things. He knows what he's doing.
Boy, Dylan ain't got nothing on that fucking swagger right there. That little that tie. Button up, Dylan. Button that shit up.
No.
Dylan's going for more your Miami.
Right.
Right.
Yeah.
It's
Miami
my melanin coming out.
He likes
Yeah,
Miami
yeah.
Vice.
I do.
I know you use the theme music for Miami Vice.
No, I don't. I can't. How could I use that?
No, that music where you use before your videos, it goes down, 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 down.
That's not Miami Vice. It couldn't be. I'd be copyright struck.
But there is Miami Vice music.
It's synthwave. Yeah.
You got to give him his flowers. Put that Tony comment back up. Why does Mark look so much younger now, man? Dude's been got a new.
He does look
hairstyle.
younger.
Yeah, he does, man.
I eat a lot of
He's
fish.
never looked old. He's never looked old. That's the thing.
I feel like
My-
Mark's skin is
My
youthful.
wife's a lot younger than me. You're only as young as the women you feel.
Hey,
How much younger? Do you mind if you don't mind me asking?
talk to him, Mark.
Do
little-
trans
little
women
over 10.
count?
A little over 10.
A little over 10. Okay. I'm at like
Actually,
6 years
she-
older.
To brag a little bit, she wasn't dating men when I first met her.
Oh, you turned her.
Those who complain about it aren't doing the right thing. You know, you gotta do the right
Yeah.
thing.
I like that.
Wow.
Good job.
I'd buy that for
Well,
$1.
I haven't achieved much in this lifetime. That is definitely one.
All right. Well, gentlemen,
Please don't.
how would you reflect on the series so far? Was it better than the first one?
Was it better?
I think so.
The first one holds a special place in my heart. I think we were more accurate, but the first one does hold a
the first
special
whole
place in my heart.
series.
Yes,
First
yeah.
whole- Oh, yeah. No, this one was better.
Agreed.
It like
This one was
those
more
those
succinct,
ones
I would say. Those ones are a bit more hectic.
those ones where I go back and watch those sometime, and I'm like, damn, you all are stupid. Who's the reasonable guy in the suit?
Oh man. Sometimes, did you ever watch some of your old videos where you do like a big 6-man call out and you're like, why would I say this guy's better than that guy? I wouldn't
Yeah.
say that now.
No, yeah.
It
I
happens.
had that issue like right after. I'll say something
right after.
Have you tried thinking before you speak?
Hold up, hell no, nigga, I got ADHD. Like my brain will just say what I want. That's why I'm so impulsive. I'm impulsive as fuck. I can't hold you. Like this is like exposure
we know.
therapy for me. Yeah. Oh, you know.
Void Slayer Unk Marks Max Muscle. True. But anyway, gentlemen, it's gonna be an absolute treat. So September 1st, next Tuesday, 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. If you want my final ranking, I'll be live on Sunday, this coming Sunday, probably around 7 p.m. I want you to hit the like button, subscribe on your way out the door. I gotta give these guys a shout out. Marcus Guerrero, you already hold on, I can pop it up because you don't have to spell it out. Go follow
Yeah, Hardy's
Mr.
solution.
Dot No Olympia with the 0 on
Yeah,
Instagram.
go watch the new episode. We just put out a little segment on
On Old School Labs. Yeah.
You know, talking about Nick Walker.
Hell
If
yeah.
he has a chance at the O, go watch it, man. Salute.
Low
Salute,
impulse
support.
control. Who would have?
I'm telling you, bro. The thing is, these people would never in person. That's the beautiful thing of it. Keep typing. Please
I
keep
want to give a big shout out to Xavier Willits from Desktop Bodybuilding. He has a special day coming up. We'll cross that bridge when we get there. And then we have Marx Max Muscle from Marx Max Muscle, putting out the
Mark.
great content as always. And of course, the authority figure in bodybuilding analysis, Project Bodybuilding. So make sure you hit the like button on this stream. Stay tuned. This is going to be an epic week of content. I have a lot of I need to do some final matchups. Jay versus Rami, Rami versus Nick, a couple of others. So stay tuned for all of it. You don't want to miss anything. Hit the like button, subscribe for more. We'll see you all next week.